Hey guys.
Hey, I'm Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're
Happy Healthy Vegan. What is up?
Oh my goodness. So hopefully, it looks like some people are starting to roll in.
Yeah, people are rolling in. Yeah.
This was a total sneak attack.
Sneak attack?
Yeah, because Ryan was saying an hour ago, actually we were looking everywhere. He could have swore that we already had a picture of us with one of these pizzas that we had, taken for the next time we did a pizza
Yeah, we
party.
thought we took a photo showing off the pizza, and I spent an hour trying to find the image for the thumbnail.
Me too.
Didn't have it.
I looked at all of my stuff. He looked at all of his stuff. It was stupid. So then pretty soon I was like, well, now it's getting late, so I don't think we can announce this. So hopefully a lot of you guys will show up. I know last Friday we totally flaked out and there was no live stream. We said we were going to do the anniversary pizza party. But, we've got the pizza now. So
let's show them one more time. They saw the thumbnail. But yeah, here it is.
The box.
There's a box. Not sponsored at all. We just
at all.
paid for it at 4th Horseman here in Long Beach.
Horseman.
And I want to thank you guys for donating the money for this pizza maybe about 3 or 4 Fridays ago, Because
So
I told you we were planning to do a pizza mukbang and you guys pre-donated it. So here it is.
So nice. So we finally have secured the pizza. Here it is in all its glory. Man, how long have you been promising for months to do a pizza mukbang, huh?
Yeah. You said technically this isn't a pizza mukbang, but
I mean, if we had a stack of pizzas, it would be a mukbang. But yeah, this is the party. This is the party to celebrate our 8th year on YouTube as Happy Healthy Vegan.
Yeah, can you guys believe that?
Crazy.
We're celebrating all month. We've had a few videos already. This may not be the last one, but yeah, we're quite stoked and pleased to be sitting here 8 years later with you guys.
Gosh.
And you are probably a little hungry, huh? You
I'm starving.
All day.
I'm so hungry.
So we wait a couple minutes for a few people to get by.
People in here.
Yeah, I see a lot of our regs are on here.
I brought in my device so I could actually read comments because it's hard for me to read them over there. What's up, guys? This is what's up. The pizza party is what's up. I did my makeup for you guys. I did my fingernails.
I want to say thanks to Tatted Vegan Runner for following me on IG. I just saw she started following me.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, today.
Wait, did you also follow us on TikTok? I noticed a couple people followed. I put a couple TikToks up this week, you guys. I downloaded the app again. I had deleted it from my phone, and I put one cooking demo, and then I put Ryan doing some ball handling stuff that sounds funny. Some basketball ball handling skills in the garage. So I saw a few people.
Oh man, Vegan Zombies live now too. Holy moly.
No, we're in trouble. No, what are we gonna do? Oh well. Okay, yeah, Peter did follow us on TikTok. I remember that. All right, Kirsten Slater's been watching for over 6 years.
Yes, that's the vast majority of our time here.
I don't even think we really got that good until a year or two in. What do you think?
Race wants to know why didn't I also do my fingernails and makeup?
I know, because he's lazy. He did take a shower, a bath.
I washed my hair.
I even heard the blow dryer come on.
Yeah, I washed my hair. I put my deep hair mask conditioner that you got me, that macadamia.
Yeah, your hair is really shiny and pretty right now.
And actually I did. About 2 odd weeks ago, you put some henna in my hair.
Yeah, wow. I took a bunch of pictures. I don't know if I ended up posting them anywhere, but
I don't know if you guys can really tell too. It just kind of looks pretty the same. Maybe it's a little darker looking.
Let me think. I think it was on Saturday I cut it, and then on Sunday I hennaed it. So it was a crazy weekend of me nervously doing your hair.
Cut it Saturday, hennaed it Sunday.
Yeah, I was so nervous. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I thought it was going to come out a little redder maybe.
Well, I didn't buy red henna. The thing is, I bought dark brown henna.
I saw the color on the box. I had compared to my almost black hair, that brown looked a little red. I thought it might come out like that.
Well, if you're in the sunlight, I do notice there's a little red sheen here and there. I think that your whitest hairs absorb the red stuff.
I think that's cool because you guys might not be able to see, but I don't have solid dark hair. There's little bits of, what do they call it, salty white, whatever.
A little salt and pepper.
But I think the salt and pepper stuff absorbed the henna really, really well.
Yeah.
So anyway, I didn't do it
That's
to cover
why I
it
didn't want
up.
to go crazy and get anything too red. I didn't know what would happen. But now he's like,
Next
you
time.
should get the redder one next time.
Next time. I did it for fun. I wasn't trying to cover up anything. I just, I like trying things,
Why not? I
Yeah.
mean, he's never dyed his hair a single time in the whole 20 years that we've been together.
Yeah, I used to dye it in the late 80s, early 90s. Late 80s more
Did you
so.
really?
When I was more gothy and stuff,
Oh, man.
blue,
I
black.
have a picture of him blonde that I definitely have to post on another Flashback Friday.
I
I
saw-
meant to do a Flashback Friday today, and I totally
I
flaked.
saw Uncle Walt is here, too.
Uncle Walt's here?
Uncle Walt's here.
All right, awesome. It's a family party now.
Uncle Walt, forgot. Did you get your you haven't got your haircut over here since COVID? Are you just letting it grow out all hippie like, or is it just, are you been cutting it yourself like Floby style or something?
Dude, Walt had an awesome afro when I was a kid.
Uncle Walt had an awesome
Yeah,
afro. Yeah, I remember you
really
told me you
awesome.
thought he had the coolest afro. Huh?
He did a really cool afro, and I want to say he had a mustache too.
Cool. Everyone's here.
Great.
Yeah, no, not
Good,
Walt
all right.
Disney. We're talking about our Angie's Uncle Walt.
Yeah, my
who's-
actual uncle. He's really named Walt, you guys.
Yeah, it's funny since like before COVID. I think he was vegan curious, and now he knows all the stuff. He's watched all the shows. So
I know. I'm shocked. He's always on.
so
there
soon,
live
hopefully
streams.
like next month, we can start hanging out with Uncle Walt again.
I
Go to some vegan
know.
places.
I totally want to go get that
The
that
sushi.
vegan sushi down there.
In
I remember
Manhattan,
that
yeah.
restaurant's really cute, and they had like I remember they were playing like I want to say they were playing Japanese bossa nova when we were there, and I was like, oh my god, I love this
We're
place.
so going to Rice.
It's like really small and like charming. Yeah. So that's funny. Before we didn't have enough space above our head, and now we have like so much.
Yeah, I knew I was.
Darn it! Should we move the logo up there real fast?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me move the logo.
We were totally being really anal we were like, he was like, should I use the TV frame or will we be too crammed?
I'm moving the logo.
All right. We got so much space for the logo now. What do you guys think? Does that look more tight now?
Yeah, I think that it has some better feng shui.
Uh,
All right, we'll just go with that.
All right, awesome. I haven't been reading any of the comments of you.
Yeah, I've been checking out the comments a little bit. Yeah, but so we're about to start the pizza.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm
Yeah,
starving.
Angie's hungry. She hasn't had anything for hours. I cheated. I about an hour ago I had a little tiny peanut butter jelly.
I don't know. That's not cheating. That's
Okay,
just snacking.
race lever. Uncle Walt thinks a little higher.
Higher? I mean, you do have a little more space. It's almost touching your head. It's kind of disturbing.
Yeah, let me do it. Yeah, I got some more room. I got 70 pixels above me.
Woo!
All right.
Woo! Maybe too much.
How's this?
Oh, perfect.
All right, I'm gonna leave it.
All right, perfect.
What do you guys think now? I'd say I think I got it all here.
So funny.
The pizza is right here.
Yeah, we got the pizza.
There's the box.
I know, we didn't want to start be rude and just be eating when you guys log on. All right, so I got us some plates. It's starting to get cold, so maybe we should go for it. Oh, so let's tell them what this is. So this is called The Frailty. We've talked about this many times.
Named after a
show.
Matt McConaughey horror film from like 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's more of a psychological horror film, which are the kinds that we like to watch. We like
Psychological thrillers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a serial killer situation.
Yeah, there is.
kind of thing.
Yeah, there's a serial killer
Yeah.
situation.
I don't remember the blood or anything.
Basically, yeah, I've got this at Fourth Horseman in Long Beach, and each one of their pizzas is named after a horror movie. Hence the horror theme of Fourth Horseman there.
Exactly. And so it's just got like a tomato sauce and house-made vegan sausages and house-made vegan parm, some Kalamata olives, and what else does it have? Normally, I see some red peppers and some basil, and that's basically it. Normally it has like caramelized onions or something, but I asked them to hold those. So, hey, why don't you grab one of those plates and I'll give you a slice.
All right, cool. I was fine-tuning the logo even a
You're
little
messing
bit more
with it
there.
some more? That's
Just
so
a little
funny.
bit more. I'm
All
getting
right,
all
why not?
anal
That's
about
how
it.
we are. Okay, there's one.
All right.
Let's get another one.
Yeah, Uncle Walt's got the idea. He's gonna snack on some tasty treats right now. If you
Okay,
guys,
good idea. Yeah, join the party.
we gotta give you like a warning here. If you don't have any food or if you're hungry, you're probably gonna like be starving because this is really good.
It is really good.
So you explained how they make all the seitan
Yeah.
and.
Oh, I got stuck to my pants with my little charm bracelet. Okay, here we go.
All right, so here we
Alrighty.
go. First slices here.
I brought our picnic plates in.
Yeah,
It'd
these
be
are
easier to
the
hold.
plates we take with us, like when we go to have a picnic or when we had Fruit Lux and meetups. All right. Yeah. Oh, it's been a while. They're trying to figure out the last time we got a pizza from these guys. It may have been a month.
Over a month.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's got a kick.
Oh, it's so good. Wow, we're so lucky. Yeah, we'll have to have Uncle Walt come out to Long Beach and try this out.
When I make pizza at home, I really never put vegan cheese on it. So this is not one of those gooey, like decadent pizzas that people are kind of used to, because it's the Parmesan style cheese. It's basically just nooch and probably some kind of a nut, macadamia nut or something.
It's so good. It's ridiculous. I said it before, I'll say it again. Doesn't suck being vegan.
I don't think so.
It doesn't suck at all. People think, oh, how do you survive just eating like birdseed and kale? It's like, I guess if you want to be like Ravana, you could eat that sort of stuff or whatever, but
Ravana doesn't eat that anymore.
Yeah, you're right, huh? I mean, in the past, yeah. And you can eat pizza. You can have ice cream if you want. Or you could just eat strictly whole foods like we typically do on our own time, on our own cooking.
It really isn't that bad. Like, okay. We recently discovered that Z Pizza which was the first place that we ever ordered vegan pizza from.
Like a long time ago.
Yeah, because there's like 2 Z Pizzas in Long Beach, and we used to think, like, when we were watching Lakers games, we would order
watching Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah, back in the day, we would order, it was called a Berkeley vegan pizza.
Which we learned they still have.
They still have it, yeah. I don't know for sure if it's still, I think it's still Daya cheese. But now they have just like a ton of Beyond Meat sausage, like covering the whole pizza.
It's like that wasn't in ours back then.
It was more about vegetables. It did have some kind of a vegan sausage, but there wasn't that much of it on there. Now it's like all vegan sausage.
Remember that night we went down to our sunset spot down at Crystal Cove near Laguna Beach, and right across the street there's a Trader Joe's, and we we popped in to get some ice cream. Press Juicery, is that the name of the place?
I don't know what it is. It's frozen juice.
Oh, okay.
But they also do nut milk, so some kind of like nut milk, kind of soft serve.
Then we saw a Z Pizza. I said, I'm just gonna check it out, see if they have any vegan slices. They did, but they had a small size of like this plate. They can make us a Berkeley vegan pizza for like $10-11. Like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, who's got to go?
But it's hard to compare Z Pizza with Fourth Horseman, because Fourth Horseman...
Different. I remember Z Pizza used to seem like the best thing in the world. I remember, speaking of watching Lakers games, I used to have a friend that was like, oh my God, her and her husband were so obsessed with sports, they had like 3 giant TVs lined up, old school TVs, and they would have the games on like all the screens. And they also had like a simulcast, the radio was on in the bathroom, so if you had to go to the bathroom, you would still hear what was going on. And I think they had a little TV like in the kitchen too. It was nuts. So like, there was a bunch of us Lakers fans all went down there to watch the game. It was the finals.
Game 7 against the Celtics.
That was
Kobe
crazy.
Water.
It was the perfect game to go to a party for. But so we brought 1 or 2 of the Berkeley vegans with us.
And they all ate our vegan pizza.
Yeah.
That's the thing about vegan food. Like, people think it's gross and they see eating it and they see how great it is, and they'd rather have your stuff than theirs. Oh, Ballisker has a good question about Fourth Horseman. She's saying about going there. And can they customize pizzas? Like, I'm pretty sure. What do you think?
Excuse me, I had a big bite of crust. Yeah, you know what? A lot of places they'll say they say all the ingredients and you choose. They don't have the menu set up like that. Everything is set up like with the name, like you said, and like a set, recipe. But we're kind of bros with one of the 2 like owner manager people, and she had told us like, oh well, you can change things out. Like if you want the Rosemary's Baby
to be vegan,
yeah, which is it's mostly about these rosemary mushrooms. They're really good. You could swap out the animal sausage for our vegan sausage and switch out the like mozzarella cheese or whatever they use for the vegan parm. So because they'll do that kind of thing, it seems to me you could probably tell them what you wanted on there.
Yeah, they seem pretty cool and flexible. So yeah, give it a shot. They could probably tweak it for you. I don't know if they can make it a custom pizza or not, but given like their options, you could probably veganize the ones that are not vegan.
But like on the Toast app, there was like a lot of add-ons you could add on to this pizza, for instance.
That's what I use on the phone here, the Toast takeout app. You can customize it on there, adding. You can't really take stuff off that easily, even though we asked them to lay off the onions, which I think they did.
Yeah, I don't see any onions, so they read it.
Yeah, usually peel it off. But yeah, you can ask them to put extra toppings on. We could customize it with some, Beyond Meat stuff I thought was on there.
Yeah, no, I think they added Impossible, which they never had that before. I'd rather have their homemade.
Well, this thing I said, we're definitely not going to add on the garlic. What the hell was
that?
Yeah,
they added some new weird crust that's like infused with garlic oil, and I was like, no, not happening.
Lucretia says she's been making your chickpea scramble like 3 times a week.
That sounds really good, actually. I was thinking about chickpeas this afternoon, but then I didn't want to get too full to really appreciate this.
Well, I have 104 people on. Thank you guys. Thanks. 8 years for celebrating our 8-year anniversary on YouTube.
So crazy. Time's flying.
I had no idea.
Hey, I have like an error message.
Okay. Freaking computers. I had no idea when I made that first video out here in the backyard rapping about getting vitamin D that I'd still be out in the backyard getting vitamin D. Or now in the side yard.
Yeah, we have the side yard all set up
and
now.
still making videos.
Yeah, actually, in the spot that you made that video at, now there's like, we have a chair back there, and it has like a cloth, like, it's like a vegetable growing bag or whatever. And there's a cat that's been sleeping on that like every day recently.
I'm gonna tell Zool you're not even talking to us. Yeah, I'm trying to take a few questions, but once we're done eating, it'll be easier to see all your comments here.
Look,
but
see the title here? It doesn't say "Ask a Friendly Vegan" anything.
Yeah, we're probably used to the normal format, but yeah, we'll get to some more Q&A in a bit. We're taking a few.
This is not a Q&A right now. We're having the party part.
Yeah, we're kind of doing the party part, telling some stories, learning more about us. But yeah, we'll answer a few questions along the way. Like I said, after we're done eating, we can take more of your questions here. But yeah. Peter, so it's like a garlic bread pizza. Sign him up.
Oh,
if you want that, Peter, yeah, that for me, that's complete no. You know, I'm an anti-garlicer.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably I don't know. I don't even taste garlic in the sauce or anything. There's probably like a little garlic powder in the sausage.
Shode wants to know: will we be cryogenically preserved when you die? Probably not. Never know. Kind of
I don't think we have that kind of cash.
Yeah, I think it's quite expensive. Yeah.
This is good.
Bananas. We got a bunch of bananas. Just about 40 bananas today.
Just today, yeah, this afternoon.
But that's not for dinner.
That's not the party.
Yeah, that's not a party. That's just like the morning, my post-workout smoothie. This is a party. Pizza is like the universal party food, right?
Yeah.
Pizza parties at work, pizza football, basketball parties, birthday parties.
Basketball parties.
What was that? I just heard a...
What?
Let's see.
I'm ready for a slice too, guys.
Oh, someone just sent me a message, but I don't think it's related. I think it's just kind of random, the timing. Someone that knows us from Happy Healthy Vegan. Okay.
Oh, here's a big, huge slice.
All right. I'm the big, huge guy. All right, guys. Slice number 2.
Da-da! This is so awesome.
Well, Natalie is going to be in Long Beach next weekend. Only 43 degrees out there. Yikes.
What?
We haven't seen anything below like 64 at night, for a long time.
We haven't?
Yeah, and if you're in Long Beach, not sponsored, but yeah, you gotta check out Fourth Horseman, our favorite pizza in SoCal. I can't think of a better pizza place other than that one on Maui, which is a little prohibitive to get to.
Yeah, I agree. It's been really breezy down here, so...
Spring.
Yeah, so you might want to bring some kind of little windbreaker with you.
Spring is notoriously windy
it's been
in California.
Extremely windy.
Yeah,
our house is not weatherproof, so it just whips through all the cracks in our windows. We have so many windows, and none of them are fitted properly.
Uncle Walt wanted to know how many slices. Yeah, they slice it into 6. Not so equal slice sizes, but yeah, 6 slices. So we're not even halfway through yet. Uncle Walt wants to know...
The last 2 slices are very small.
Have you been to the Bluff? No, we have not been to the Bluff or Yoga on the Bluff.
Honestly, I haven't been going anywhere. There's we've driven by and it's packed. There's so many people on the Bluff. any time that I've gone by there, so I'm not ready for crowds yet. Honestly, it's gonna be really hard for me, I think, to get back into like society after this last year.
It'll be a slow transition. You just can't like jump right in or anything. Yeah, do it wisely.
Oh, I gotta go buy it. Yeah, so I thought we'd just like talk about fun stuff today. Like, I don't want to fight with guys about
we don't
how
fight
their
with people.
diet's all awesome and ours sucks.
We usually don't do that in live streams.
I don't like fighting.
That's
with
what live
guys
streams
about
aren't
dumb
about.
stuff.
Oh, that was a vegan metalhead that just randomly sent me the message I got the notification for. He's thinking about a message about a house he's thinking about buying. All right, I'll check it out. I know a little bit about house buying. Not an expert, but not
lucked out.
Not a complete noob either.
Yeah.
Yeah, vegan cheese. What was it again? You said they make their own vegan cheese?
Yeah, show them this crumbly part. It's called...
Right here, this yellowy stuff.
Yeah, it's vegan parm. I don't know. There's a brand called Parm or Parma that you see at the grocery stores. And then, of course, our friends Kelly's Croutons are famous for their parm as well.
Yeah. Check them out if you've never seen Kelly's Croutons. You can buy them online.
Yeah, but it is really easy to make at home. I remember that was like, man, it's been years and years ago I learned how to make parm. But I don't really make it anymore, but it's nutritional yeast. And usually with some sort of an oily nut, like walnuts or macadamia nuts work well. And then like salt, and that's pretty much, you just grind it all together in some sort of a food processor, and then you can sprinkle it. But like, that's the basic parm recipe. But like Kelly's, oh my god, they make like 6 or 7 flavors. Right, we have a ton of it right now. It's in lots of different flavors. They make one that's like really garlicky, and some that are spicy, and they make, I think, that 2 or 3 different types of nuts now they experiment with.
So it doesn't like being vegan. Someone said, let's go, I'm the first to dislike. No, let's try to keep this at 0 dislikes as long as we can. That's like a minor miracle.
Yeah, shocking. So what are you guys eating right now? Maybe you can start commenting that, and Ryan can read some of them to me.
Yeah, let us know if you're eating right now. And let us know if it's because of us, because we're just making your stomachs rumble.
I'm so happy.
Let's see. I saw earlier someone asked if we've ever seen UFOs. And I can't say that I have.
I get that question a lot.
Yeah. I always like to quote Fox Mulder. I want to believe, but I still have yet to see one. You know, I have them open. I've gone out looking for UFOs when I'm on airplanes. I'm looking out for UFOs.
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tatted Vegan Runner.
Our
first super chat, and hopefully not the last super chat tip of the evening. Thank you so much.
Those are my favorite couple.
Thanks so much. And again, thanks for following my IG account. That's Ryan Lum Rocks. My name, Ryan Lum Rocks.
Wow.
So if you guys want to follow me, it's like there's like, it's not really like
Show them. You have a tab.
It's not a hardcore vegan advocacy channel. Just like photos I take and stuff I do. You know, it's pretty
And photos that I take of him.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Angie
Oh yeah, it's not on there right now.
Let's see, where's the latest one here? Here's the latest one here.
We were working out together yesterday, and I turned around and I was all, whoa. And he's like, what? And I was like, here, let me just get a picture of it.
It's kind of like a Ryan Lum fitness channel. So it's like that. But anyway.
I was shocked. I didn't realize he developed so many different muscles in his back, and your arms are really changing too.
Yeah, and who are all these guys that say like vegans can't put on muscle because we're protein deficient, blah, blah. You know, it's not that hard if you train consistently and don't undereat and starve yourself or anything like that. But yeah. So yeah, Ryan Lum Rocks. In fact, let me just put a link to that page.
That picture you took of the clouds the day before was really pretty too.
Yeah, I just put up weird stuff here. So here's the link to my Instagram. You can follow me there. Like I said, it's just like a personal account, you know. Yeah. So
it was your political account for like a minute, huh?
For a minute, yeah. So anyway, let me get back to here, and here we are. Ray Sliver thinks your photo of me is photoshopped.
I didn't know how you photoshopped that. It just turned out really cool because the way the light was, it shadowed all the different stuff going on.
All right.
Foot's falling asleep. Oh, I don't want to kick over the pizza.
Oh, cool. Thanks, JL. Muscle filter.
Muscle filter. Oh, wow.
They don't have that one yet.
No, I saw one that was really disturbing. I don't know if it's like a Facebook thing, but there's one that makes you look like you had all that gross filler injections
Whoa.
in your lips and your cheeks. And I was like, what? That is crazy. How do they do that?
Nope, no, Sin Raymond, I'm not on steroids. Just clean machine, green protein, if anything. You know, some lentine, some duckweed.
It's just a little rude eating on camera. It's so funny that people, like, there's other people that are like really successful and all they do is eat on camera. They don't say anything.
Yeah, we don't do this too often. I think, you know, you guys enjoy the, you know, diversity of, you know, different kinds of live streams, I hope.
Speaking of which, I had a funny idea for a different live stream.
Yeah, okay. We want to get your opinion, guys, on like on some, like, you know, one, like, we're not going to make this the norm or anything, but she had an idea of something we could maybe try next Friday or the Friday after, because we have an old PlayStation 2 in here. And I'm going, hey, if I get a little adapter to convert the video to HDMI, I could run it into this whole computer system here. And we could like live stream like Vegan Games does, yeah, but we'd be streaming like old classic Japanese
I'd be playing
games.
Katamari Damacy.
There'd be no shooting or killing or anything like that. Would you guys like that just for the heck of it? Because it'd be kind of interesting to do a video game live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, PlayStation 2, yeah, from like 2005 or
Not all
whatever.
the cartridges read anymore, so I'll have to see what actually works.
But our favorite game, Katamari Damacy, fortunately works.
Best soundtrack all time. I wonder if what's that one? What's that Red Knight Need Food Badly one?
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet would be fun because then we could both play. Gauntlet has cool music too.
I wish Race Lever had an Atari 2600 to plug in too, but no.
No.
That's very retro.
No, we're thinking about old games because one of the shows that we just finished watching. Which channel was that on? Was that HBO?
Oh yeah, have you guys seen that show on HBO? Like, I think it's called High Score. It's a
That's it, High
documentary.
Score.
I think a 6-part documentary through like the golden age of video games, starting with like Pong and Atari.
Yeah.
Ending on like the first-person shooters of the early 90s. So yeah, if you haven't seen that
so
yet,
fun.
check that out. We were really into that.
Yeah, we got HBO Max just because we really wanted to see that Q doco.
Oh, the one, yeah, where they revealed who Q is of QAnon.
Yeah, I'm fully convinced after this. This guy spent a lot of time and money flying back and forth to Malaysia and Japan and everything, tracking these guys. I think Philippines, excuse me. I think he's totally right.
Whoa, Uncle Walt, you have a Atari 2600? Okay, next question. Does it work?
Yeah.
And what game cartridges do you have? And do you have it hooked up to a TV or anything? Because that'd be rad.
Oh, we're at a quandary now.
What?
There's one little one and one big one, but you just ate the biggest.
Okay,
slice
give me
of
the little
thing.
one.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. It has more toppings.
Okay.
It's small, but it has a lot of toppings. So good.
Like AJ Vintage just popped on.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah, Pong. Yeah, I think I inherited.
Pong.
I think I inherited Pong from my rich uncle who had that first,
Really?
and he upgraded to Atari. They gave me the Pong, if I remember right.
Uncle Stan?
No, pre Uncle Stan.
Oh, the one from Vegas?
Uncle Walt. Yeah, of course it works.
Oh, no way!
No way, Uncle Walt.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
All right, we're gonna do some vegan sushi and then Atari 2600.
That's so funny. Yeah. Anyways, it's like just a goofy idea. It'd just be kind of like riffing on the fact that people are always playing like the newest, coolest, hardest to play game. We'll just be the opposite.
Yeah, we're old, Jordan. The new games are usually too fast and crazy for me.
Yeah. Really, I'm often a little better at the games that we buy than he is, and I'll keep playing him, and he'll just lose interest.
I'm gonna go play my guitar or something.
Exactly. That kept happening. I realized I had bought and played like 10 games all by myself, and I'm like, well, this isn't fun anymore.
I love being vegan. I swear, there's no sacrifice. You're not giving up anything. If anyone says that, I would go vegan, but I would miss blah blah blah. Whoa, whoa.
Stop. Oh, I saw one earlier. Did we miss one?
I think I got them all.
I hate first-person shooters. Vegan Metalhead.
Do you find it annoying when someone
speaking.
I never liked
misuses the
first-person
vegan
either.
label? Like
saying
they'll
something?
say I am vegan but eat shrimp. I am vegan but eat eggs and honey sometimes.
I'll read this for Angie because she couldn't hear it because I have the headphones on. Yeah, thank you, Protestant Pills, for our first super chat donation through Streamlabs, which is my favorite way to get one because they don't take a cut, unlike Google, YouTube does. But anyway, great question. Like, what do you think, Angie? Do you find it annoying when someone misuses the vegan label, like they'll say I'm vegan but they eat shrimp? She says she eats vegan. She is vegan but has egg and honey sometimes. But shrimp's definitely.
Shrimp, then you're like a pescatarian.
Yeah. That's the definition of pescatarian. Like a vegan but has seafood.
I remember years ago, I was probably in like 2010 or something like that. Some people were trying to call themselves vegans because they were vegans, but they liked honey and bee pollen, which is so silly.
Oh, I can't remember that new word that got invented for a little bit. Is that still used, guys? Vegan?
I mean, I think this person needs to just admit to themselves that they're just plant-based.
Yeah, I'm not saying that in a bad way or
No.
anything.
But you're right. The thing is, if people keep saying, like, oh, I'm vegan except on the weekends, or da-da-da-da, or like, it dilutes the actual definition of vegan and makes it hard for non-vegans to understand what's going on. Because then you'll hear sometimes people say, like, oh, yeah, I have vegan friends, but they'll eat fish in restaurants. And it's like, well, then
For the
they're not
pescatarians.
vegan.
Yeah, and it's not like the vegan police or anything like that.
No.
I'm just going by what those words are, their definitions are, which I didn't create or anything. They're already
No.
defined. So I think, just stay true to vegan. Yeah, abstains from all eating all animal products as far as practicable and possible. Yeah, I would say,
I was like when I talked about, I got tired of policing celebrities, but, 4 or 5 years ago when I would take requests from people to do celebrity videos. Like someone like Beyonce went.
Oh, yeah.
She did like a 21-day plant-based program, and then certain news outlets were just like
Beyonce's vegan diet.
Yeah, just making a big deal that she's vegan. And then, she rolls into a vegan restaurant wearing like a full leather outfit, and then people got really mad. It's like, I don't think that she ever said she was vegan. You know? She was on a plant-based diet because she was getting ready to go on tour, and that was the way that she knew how to healthily lose weight. But so all the news outlets and stuff, like, saying everywhere that she's vegan, like, it does kind of a disservice to vegans and to Beyonce, because then she got like vegan backlash, but she wasn't even.
She says, "Hey, I never said I was vegan, guys."
Probably didn't know anything about the ethics.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that wasn't why she got into it.
No, it was that Mario guy that had the.
Yeah, I've gotten to a few debates with people on this, like the vegan umbrella. It's like, no, either you're vegan or not. It's kind of like being pregnant. You're either pregnant or not. It's a binary thing. Either yes or no. There's like the
but
vegan.
You can be like curious about veganism.
Yeah,
you can be experimenting with veganism.
And that's why, I'm cool to people like Uncle Walt. Like for the longest time. I'm not sure if you're full vegan yet, Uncle Walt, but yeah, I know everyone's on their journey, their path. So.
Oh no, not the journey.
No, I don't like that to use that in like the Ravana way, but I'm just saying a vegan journey, meaning not everyone just goes overnight.
Well, it's hard to learn everything.
It took me 10 years basically of being near vegan to finally go overnight and flip a switch like that. So I understand what it's like, But yeah, I really believe though the definitions need to be respected for what they are, or else the words lose meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angie is veganse. Since May 7th.
I feel like I need to sit on a pillow or something. I look so short.
Yeah, I can give you my pillow here.
Oh no, I'll probably get that fluffy one in the back.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel satisfied here. This is good.
So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Uncle Walt says playing with being vegan. I think you're talking to yourself. Yeah, I mean,
Play?
I'm just glad you're as vegan as you are, Uncle Walt. That's cool, and everyone, goes at their own pace.
in all honesty, the word vegan has already been co-opted by it's become like a food style now. It really doesn't even hardly mean what the vegan society set out in their definition. People have kind of forgotten that vegan is a philosophy and a way of living, and diet's just one part of it.
Exactly.
But now, because everyone's so hot for, like hashtags and talking points, like, vegan products, vegan meat, vegan cheese. I think for the most part, your average person really thinks that vegan is a dietary style.
Your
like,
average person on the street.
Which is why people are always fighting with us online about, like, vegan's not the healthiest diet. Diet XYZ is the healthiest diet. It's like, vegan's not a diet, guys.
Yeah, look at the definition of vegan in there. Nowhere does it say, and it's the world's healthiest diet, or it doesn't even say that it's a healthy diet, because it depends on how you implement your vegan diet. Do you just eat like raw food all day? Do you just eat Twinkie or Oreos all day?
I don't know. I guess I won't say his name, but like a guy that we know from the scene. I feel like I should say his name because he already knew. He already knew he was being unhealthy, but he's finally starting to get a little bit older. He's way younger than us, but he went to the doctor and turned out he has like fatty liver disease.
High cholesterol.
Yes, yeah. His doctor was like shocked that he doesn't eat red meat.
What his doctor said, you need to really cut down on the red meat. And
you
the guy said,
hey, the red meat and
I'm
alcohol.
vegan, yo. And the doctor couldn't believe it
Really?
because people perceive vegan diets as automatically healthy or healthier than average. And
this guy knew darn well that he wasn't. He said, well, I'm going to finally have to stop eating, like, just ordering two mains when I go out to eat. And, like, I'm, probably going to have to just go to, have takeout food on the weekends, and I'm gonna have to start cooking. And not cooking like, cause he's like, I've seen him cooking, cause sometimes he cooks at vegan events. Not really stuff for sale, but more kind of like for fun and kind of like for like an art form. And it would be like 3 like vegan burger patties between 2 donuts and with like all this goo on it and stuff like. It's like the kind of crazy stuff that we would never eat.
like I've said before, if you're in your 20s, you could probably get away eating unhealthy for a while. But sometime
I think what he did.
Sometime around 30ish, a little before, a little after.
Yeah, that's about his age range.
Your bad behaviors, the consequences become more real.
Yeah. So, but because he's an actual vegan, he's staying vegan, even though he's having a health crisis. He's just realized, okay, now I need to be a whole food vegan. He didn't like give up. Vegan diet failed.
Can you imagine if he made a video? I'm quitting vegan because I eat junk food vegan every day, 3 times a day, 7 days a week.
Ethical vegan. That was just having fun.
Quitting vegan to eat meat. He didn't do that. Just eating healthier vegan, which I always tell the raw people that quit, just eat a more balanced, normal kind of vegan diet before you start eating meat and stuff. That makes no sense.
Oh, I'm so happy. The sauce is really sweet and good.
Yeah, bread ain't bad for you, Uncle Walt. I mean, it's not like a good thing to be like the prominent feature of your eating or anything like that. But I just had a slice of bread today when I made a little PBJ. Yeah, DJ 121. Should raw vegans not say they are raw vegan since eating only raw has nothing to do with veganism? I think they should have I like fruitarian. It kind of captured that better if you're eating all fruit.
Well, yeah, okay, the first raw vegans that we encountered were the most accurate term would have been like superfood vegans.
Yeah, like the David Wolf scene. Yeah. That's how we first got introduced to raw.
Yeah, like superfood.
But they have in common though, the David Wolf style or the fruitarian style is they don't really talk about the ethical aspects.
Ever.
It's all about this achieving this optimal health, perfect health, detoxing. It's stuff that's not in the definition of vegan.
Yeah.
They're kind of doing their own thing. So I agree with who was it just asked that, but
That's a great question.
I agree with that. It's not really vegan. It's just kind of accidental vegan.
Because it's by and large it's fruit. I mean, I don't want to make anybody angry, but it just really seems like, okay, our friend Plantriotic, I mean, friend is a loose term.
Jackson.
Jackson. He just made a post like 2 days ago saying that almost all of his vegan friends have started eating meat and animal products again. And I was like, because he was just hanging out with fruitarian raw foodists. Raw foodist is a way better word for it.
Yeah, raw foodist.
Raw foodist.
Yeah, that's a better name. I agree. Better than raw vegan, raw foodist, because
Yeah.
it doesn't bring in that vegan part of the name,
confuses
which
people.
confuses people. Which vegan means an
Ooh, now I'm
ethical,
hot.
moral stance. But yeah, I agree. They should call themselves
yeah.
raw foodists. I think
Raw
you
foodists.
solved the problem. Leave it to
Yeah.
Angie to figure out the solution here. Raw
Yeah.
foodist.
Raw foodist.
G Light agrees. Yeah, I mean, and that's not a bad thing. I
No,
mean, raw
nothing.
foodist is not like a negative expression.
No, it's just a more accurate.
More accurate. Yeah, leaves out the ethical component because, yeah, I'm sure there's some. I know a couple of raw fruitarian, raw foodist types who are also ethical vegans, but I say
Who?
they're in the vast
Well,
minority.
the only one I know is Jackson, and he's not
He's not.
strictly raw.
Last time I talked to Ted Carr, he was an ethical vegan.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I said they're in the minority.
Okay.
Yeah, but like when we went to Woodstock Fruit Festival, there were like maybe 100 lectures. Not one of them I saw was about ethics.
No, there weren't.
Yeah, it's all about how to find fruit, basically.
Yeah. and then like how to prepare fruit and salads.
And see, Chris Kindle, I'm not sure if someone said Chris Kindle might be an ethical
He
vegan.
might. I mean,
never-
we've hung out with him a few times. And we've seen his content. I've never heard him talk about animals.
I never heard him talk about it. Doesn't mean he hasn't. I'm saying Chris, I wouldn't be surprised if he were also an ethical
Maybe
vegan.
in his heart he might be, but his content is about health.
Mm-hmm.
His content is all about how he wasn't doing well, and then he started eating raw foods, and it's like a miracle cure.
But yeah, I like Chris. He's a cool dude. I would totally hang out with him.
I have not unfollowed him.
Yeah.
I still follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Him and his old
I
girlfriend
don't,
Ashley.
I don't follow too many fruitarian types
You know
in here, but
what?
I still like Chris.
I think naturally Ashley is an ethical vegan.
Is she still fully raw?
She's not fully raw anymore, but she's mostly raw.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, he says he talks about animals. All right, cool.
Great.
Yeah.
Glad to hear.
Yeah, I'm not
See,
surprised.
the people that we thought were
The people that we thought were cool, yeah. That's why I don't like to make a blanket statement that all fruitarians are this way or that way. Some
Yeah.
make it work in the long term, like Chris,
Yeah.
and some are ethical vegans,
We've
but
had,
they're the minority.
a few good interactions with Ted, but we've also made some videos about Ted. So,
Yeah,
like,
it's all in good fun.
we're neutral with Ted.
Yeah, we're
He's
definitely not-
funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
100 squats a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ted's all right. So I mean, I was thinking that maybe we just talk about some dumb stuff. Like we mentioned that one show we watched on HBO. The two
One
shows
second.
watched on
We got
HBO.
right here.
Wow, that's a long-
Let's go do text to speech.
Oh man.
I love you guys and all the good work that you both do for the vegan community. And I love the music that you both make together. Love Spiral Rocks. What is your view or experience with vegan pet foods?
Okay, cool. I'm glad you like what we're doing. And also appreciate our music, which we've been working a lot more on. That's why
Yes.
we forgot to come to our premiere a couple of days ago. We got
Let's tell that story.
some new piece of gear here, and I wasn't even trying to pull Angie in. I was just working on it, hooking it up, and she came
No,
in.
that's what happened last Friday too. Honestly, you guys, the reason why we missed the live stream last Friday is he had started working on a plan to use gear that we have here already in the studio in a totally different formation so that we could do like, you know, a live type set.
Yeah, like to stream to
Just
you guys.
guitar and voice.
But basically, I have things set up now. So before we struggled rehearsing in here with music going through the speakers. Now it's all through headphones. We have this
Yeah.
really cool system now.
Yeah. So we had gotten all wrapped up in that last Friday, and my voice got pretty shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he realized that the little vocal piece of gear that I was going through, there was a new updated one that was like way better. And we
Yeah.
started like watching all these like
For all you gearheads,
video-
like the old one wouldn't allow you to. You could have reverb or delay, but not the two together. And
Which is annoying.
And you couldn't adjust anything about them. It was like either just the level. You couldn't adjust like the reverb decay time, the delay time,
Yeah.
feedback, anything like that. So the new one you could do all that, and it sounds way better. So that's what arrived on
way
Wednesday when we missed our premiere.
Yeah, it had just arrived, and we had like maybe like 1 hour before
An
my
hour and a half or so. We were in here just like 2 hours. Like,
time.
whoa.
I had like no voice by the time we were done. We'd done like a bunch of songs. So yeah. So luckily we did not get any gear out today, and we did not get distracted.
And also, so thank you, Eddie Veggie, for that very generous super chat tip there through Streamlabs, who I say doesn't take a cut. So we appreciate you going there. And he also wants to know what's our view or experience with vegan pet foods. Well, there's, first of all, I don't want to make a blanket statement about like all animals can do well as on vegan food exclusively. From what I understand, dogs are much better suited. Cats are kind of more individual. That said, we've tried a few vegan cat foods over the years. One that we've liked a lot is Ami.
Oh,
is that pronounced correct?
Yeah, Ami.
It's a kibble.
I think that one comes from Italy, but it's finally now like widely available in the States.
And the other one, what's the other one called?
What is it called? I might have to grab the bag.
Is it like Revolution?
Yeah, I think it's
Revolution, I think.
Yeah, we get it. There's a place called like vegan cats and dogs or something.
Or
like,
vegan dogs. One of the two.
Yeah,
In fact, I've
cats.
talked to her. She is at least last time I chatted with her, the sole importer of Ami from Europe.
Wow.
So if you see it on Amazon, that's her doing.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been at one or two of the SoCal Veg Fests. And so we realized that we could just drive right over and pick it up from her.
Yeah, she's in Huntington Beach, so I'll just drive, instead of paying like the $20 for shipping, I'll say, screw it, I'll just drive over to Huntington Beach
get the biggest bag
and pick it up myself.
Yeah, so our cats love the vegan food.
So does the possums, the raccoons.
Yeah, well, what I wanted to say is our cats love it. The two outdoor cats don't.
Yeah, strangely.
They don't care for it at all, but the possums, the raccoons devour it. Oh my god, they'll just they just want you to just keep filling the bowl up over and over. I had to stop putting food out for wildlife because it was just getting too crazy. I have a bunch of video I didn't share with you guys, so I was like, someone's gonna tell me I need to stop feeding the wildlife because I was out last year. I just kept putting that vegan kibble out every night, and then there'd be a whole family of like a mom and 4 babies, and I just had this teeny bowl of kibble, so then I would feel bad and I'd refill it, and then they'd come running back, and then they started tapping on the window and coming to the door, and they were just begging for kibble all night long. Like they would come multiple times per night, and then a second family came. There was like another adult and like 2 or 3 babies, and I was feeding so many raccoons, and I was like, maybe this isn't the best idea. Like I like feeding animals, but I probably shouldn't. So
Uncle's wall. If you feed them, they will come.
Yeah, I was starting to turn into that raccoon man.
Have you guys seen that crazy raccoon man on YouTube? He gets like millions of views.
That's actually what made me think I need to stop.
He has like 30, 40 raccoons all over him and everything.
Yeah, he just feeds them like whole hot dogs and like all this crazy stuff. And I was like, oh my god, I'm on my way to that because I already have I had like 10 raccoons coming, and sometimes they would be crazy. They're all running on the roof and screaming. Oh man.
Oh, the name of the cat food. The first one is Ami, like AMIE.
Like friend.
Like friend, but in Italian. And the other one I think is Revolution. But anyway, just look for the website Vegan Cats and Dogs or vegandogsandcats.com, Huntington Beach, and they ship all over the country, if not the world.
I once made a video years ago showing me making. You can buy supplements from there too, like the supplements that you need to add to plant-based food to put the acidity and what's the other thing? The taurine that cats require in their diet. So I did a recipe demo of me making one of the recipes. I had a few different recipes, but I only ended up filming one because that video was so freaking controversial and there was so much name calling and fighting and craziness going on. I think you eventually turned the comments off or something.
Probably.
And I was like, you know what? I didn't come on to YouTube to like give veterinarian advice or anything like.
Yeah, hear ye, here's what you must do or anything like that. Yeah, we're just sharing something that we do.
This is just like one little aspect. Like I didn't want it to turn into that, so I stopped making videos about that topic.
Hey, Tracy is here.
Oh, what's up, Tracy?
And as Peter left a super chat tip, thanks.
Oh, awesome.
He said that Vegan Gains has a hard opinion. He's very firm that if you feed your pets anything but vegan, you yourself are not vegan.
Oh, says the guy that had all that controversy about his wolf dog.
Yeah.
I mean,
come on, Richard.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there. You know, and we don't need the vegan police and anything like that. You know, he's policing me. My vegan activism wasn't like the best because I didn't use certain words. We don't need people to define how to be activist. But anyway, still friends with them. But yeah, we believe that, you know.
I try not to be over opinionated.
Yeah.
We like to go based on facts. And then our show is really just, I feel like our show is more about our personal lives. And, you know, Ryan gets mad when people spread lies in the media and stuff about what a vegan diet is and isn't. So, you know.
Yeah, that's if that makes me a not true vegan, because I feel my calling is to respond to the plethora of misinformation about veganism, because I'm not doing what someone else believes that I should be doing. I mean, that's just on them. That's an issue they have. You know, I mean, it's like saying like Dr. Garth Davis should stop being a doctor and should promote veganism a different way. This is what I do. I think I'm really good at what I do. I think I'm a really good, you know, just sleuther, reporter, researcher type. You know, I guess it's called internet research. and internet, I've seen this, it's actual position you can get at like tech companies, internet researcher.
Oh, yeah, we've always been great at Googling.
Yeah, so I'm really good at finding like, you know, the story and getting to the bottom of it using evidence rather than me speculating or inflecting my opinions in there. Anyway, that's what makes me happy. And I saw Straight Veg, our friend Straight Veg is here. Hey,
what's up? I can't wait to hang out with you guys again.
Yeah.
I was literally just looking at the picture of us with you and your wife standing outside of Fourth Horseman.
What do you say? If you eat cooked foods before 4 p.m., you might as well be a murderer.
Wow. No, that's a hard opinion. Hey, how about some water?
Yeah, I've been smashing the water here. So cool. We got all our buddies here.
Awesome. All of our buddies?
I mean, most of our buddies here. You know, like you know, our 3 main moderators are all on right now.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
The only other one
no
that
Woogie.
it just Woo's missing. Yeah. Yeah, and Straight Veg, our friends, one of our real life brick and mortar friends in here in Long Beach, you know, vegan friends that we see, you know, in reality outside of just, you know, more than just online. But yeah, I guess online is how we've been keeping up with everyone these days. But yeah, we think about you. We've been going to plant-powered fast food quite a bit.
It totally makes me think of you.
Particularly for the breakfast offerings. That's typically like 4 to 5 times you're going there for the breakfast.
Yeah, it turns out I actually like the really plain breakfast sandwich. It's just English muffin with the folded just egg and a slice of, I think it's Follow Your Heart cheddar cheese and a couple pieces of spinach. I get that, and I like the hash brown. Put the hash brown in there instead of like the sausage or the Canadian bacon.
Wow.
They're all vegan. It's all a vegan restaurant.
That's really unfortunate, Peter, because those annoying vegans are friends of ours. They're hardcore vegan activists. They go and protest out in front of the Farmer John pig slaughter.
Friend is a strong word. I mean, it's like we've never been to their house.
No, not their house, but no, we've seen them. I mean,
they're cool people.
Yeah, they're cool people. We've hung out with them many a time. We've gone to dinner with them. We got them in at the last SoCal Veg Fest.
Oh yeah, I totally
I've totally
gotten him 100%. Why? What happened to them?
He said that on a live stream, Gaines was going after them for how they feed their cat. I'm going, these guys are ethical vegans. Those guys are more hardcore than us. They go and stand out in the freezing cold in front of the pig slaughter place where they bring the trucks, you know, with the pigs in them.
Once again, I mean, with his own past, I don't really see that he, you know, it's like being in a glass house. Like, is he overcompensating because of the mistakes he made? Like,
yeah, just like leave vegan activists alone. That's my motto here.
You know, that was something that we decided years ago
not to do.
Yeah, it's like, it's one thing. I think it's more important for us to spread to clear up falsities about the vegan diet, particularly, you know, the more mainstream that the misinformation is being spread, the better. Mm-hmm. But obviously, you still end up responding to weird people on YouTube and stuff too.
Yeah,
but
on occasion. But I try to focus it on like mainstream vegan misinformation.
But there was a time, was it maybe 3-4 years ago, when like vegan drama was like, it was like the thing that, you know, it became popular with non-vegans to watch videos of vegans tearing each other apart.
And
that's when I was first. I made several videos of saying like I'm out, like I don't want any part of this, like I'm not gonna make videos
That's
anymore.
not why you got into YouTube.
No,
that's stupid.
To rip apart all the other, and it just seems like it's, first of all, it's a very ego-driven thing. Second of all, it does not help the vegan movement at all. I'm not saying we have to show like a united front and like embrace everyone regardless of what they're doing, but it's just like there's so many other things that you could be doing instead of trying to tear apart those
other vegans. Yeah.
Like more helpful.
Yeah, who are hardcore vegan activists. And Tracy raises a good point. Yeah, that not all cats do well on a vegan diet. Some can have kidney issues. So if Richard's cat is doing great on a vegan diet, awesome. Doesn't mean every cat. That's why I tell people, yeah.
Apparently female cats usually do better.
Statistically.
From the research I've read, that the male cats, because their urethra is more easily clogged. So.
Yeah. So there's
yes.
Yeah. So I wanted to thank Pink Moon. Thank you so much for your kind super chat there, Pink Moon. I think he just wished us just goodness there. We'll just go back. Keep it up.
Oh. So are you a Nick Drake fan, Pink Man? Pink, 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 pink.
Oh, is that a Nick Drake reference?
Pink,
and Atomic Vegan, who is also, I know he has two names here, and he's just gave us a super chat for $10 for future pizza mukbangs. So thank you.
Goodness.
Pay it forward for the next one. Thank you.
We might have to do a burrito mukbang in the future.
Yeah.
Tell them the news.
Yeah, here's the deal, guys. If you guys ever been to Las Vegas and been to Poncho's Vegan Tacos,
or seen our Vegas vlog
from 2018, I think it was. Anyway, they just opened one here like last week in Long Beach, right down the street. We could walk there if we really wanted to. It's a little long walk. But anyway, the point is, we went there yesterday, and they kind of messed up our order a little bit.
Oh, you're going right to that story.
Anyway, it was a mild mess up.
Well, here's what happened. I ordered 2 bean and cheese burritos. So it's the vegan cheese. It's all vegan here. And then I asked them to include rice.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, when this is the Toast app too, huh?
On Toast, yeah.
Yeah, when you go to order the bean and cheese burrito, I just assumed it was bean and cheese burrito, but the first thing it says is like pick your choice of protein, and it had like all these different kind of
asada.
So I was like, oh, let's try 1 jackfruit and 1 mushroom. So cool. So the burrito will be, mushrooms, beans, cheese, and I go, hey, for $1 more, I could have them put rice in it too. So I clicked that and paid the extra money for rice.
So we brought it home. Long story short, no rice included anywhere whatsoever. There's little side Tupperware dishes. Oh, maybe the rice is in there. No, that's where they put the vegan protein meat stuff. It should have been in the burrito. So they said, yeah, they're sorry. They just started. Anyway, they're going to give us new burritos next time we go there. So we'll do a burrito mukbang.
Oh my god!
And show up there. So it was really good.
Yeah, it was yummy.
Yeah, so
the tortilla was super yummy.
It was the first day of them using the online ordering app on Toast as well. Yeah, it was the first
time. So we called them. We're like, oh, look, this is not so much that we want to fight you over $2, but we know that today is the first day you guys are using the app. I just want to make sure that that the chefs are reading all the information. Because imagine if I had also added I want to add $1 worth of avocado, or I want
that'd be more than $1.
Yeah, well, because there was a bunch of different things for $1 that you could add in. And what if I had gone crazy and had 4 or 5 things and I didn't get any of them?
So I just wanted to help them, but they were totally cool. And
they knew who we were.
We went in there, picked it up, said, "Hey, yeah." They've seen at least some of our shows. I don't know if they're hardcore viewers, but they knew that we had a YouTube channel.
Hey, aren't you those vegan food vloggers?
They said Florida. Sometimes.
Yeah, she's like, well, when I used to live in San Francisco when I was first going vegan, I watched her vlogs and I would try the restaurants you went to. We had a 2 or 3-part series on San Francisco.
Yeah, we just strangely rewatched it recently.
I know, it was really.
I want to also thank Catverser. Thank you so much for your super chat tip there, Catverser.
Oh, wow, awesome.
Continuing to wish you both the best, and yes, bring on the burrito mukbang.
All
right, we will do a burrito mukbang.
I mean, how exciting! A completely vegan Mexican restaurant. Though I noticed that weirdly, they also have burgers, dogs, and fries there as well, and also they had fried spring rolls, so it's not strictly Mexican food.
Let's get a little more water here, but yeah, I can't wait to go back, get some more. Yeah, Long Beach just has so many great vegan options. I remember back in the day, when we first went vegan, 10 years ago, 10 and a half years ago.
Yeah, there was one.
We always traveled really far. We'd go to Irvine and all sorts.
Dude, we would go all the way to Irvine for Veggie Grill.
and then
So funny.
a few Asian places around, but pretty far. Now Long Beach, you could just literally live the rest of your life in Long Beach and have plenty of vegan options. It's crazy.
My favorite vegan restaurant was Wheel of Life. Is that technically in Irvine?
Yeah, Wheel of Life in Irvine. Yeah, so
it's like
far.
a block or two. So
it's
far.
like the furthest part of Irvine.
So far, but I don't remember how old I was turning, but for a birthday, like we never have birthday parties ever, but for one year I had enough friends that I was like, let's have a birthday party.
Oh, we got takeout from Wheel of Life. Yeah,
they
made
a really amazing chocolate cake, and they also made coconut ice cream, and back then it wasn't even hard to find vegan ice cream.
Yeah.
So I had them, cake and ice cream, and then like all these different, my favorite, the little skewers. There was like seitan skewers and some other things. It was really good.
Check them out, House Care. They're kind of an obscure part of Irvine. They're more inland, north, I think, on Culver Boulevard or something like that.
Right.
It's not like in the main part of Irvine, like by the airport or the Spectrum or anything like that. But yeah, check them out. I believe they're still around. We haven't been in a long
Hopefully they
time,
made it through the
COVID
last
and all.
year.
Yeah,
Dude.
but yeah, it's good. Yeah, those are the kind of vegan restaurants that we kind of went to a lot back in the day. These kind of Asian ones.
They're good, but I would say, what's our friend's
Man-Eating Plant? Or
the one that's in Cerritos.
Oh, Vin Loy.
Vin Loy's like way better.
Yeah.
It's way better.
Oh, maybe one day we'll do a Vin Loy mukbang.
Whoa.
That'd be tougher.
Whoa.
A little further to get the food and bring it back and everything. The pizza was just like literally like right down the street. I was there in like 11 minutes.
Same as the ponchos.
Yeah, Race, I'm kind of with you. I'm not a big fan of coconut ice cream for two reasons. One is I don't really like, for me, I think my taste buds are overly sensitive to coconut. So I think for me, the flavor is overwhelming my taste buds. Secondly, usually coconut ice cream is really high in saturated fat, which raises your LDL cholesterol.
That out for the most part.
Yeah, that's one reason why I prefer like Cotto. Or we just got some Trader Joe's vanilla, which is fine, you know?
Oh yeah, wasn't that an oat milk?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oat milk. It was so good.
Yeah, really simple, really good. At Trader Joe's has come a long way since the Soy Garcia, which they still make. It's not called Soy Garcia, but that's what I call it.
No, that stuff was chalky. It was a soy-based ice cream. And
for me, it blew my mind like 10, 12 years ago. But now it's like time has moved on, you know?
I remember I used to prefer when we get those tofutti cuties at... we were getting tofutti cuties before we were even all the way vegan. Like, we were... we were that person that was just experimenting with vegan for a long time. So I was vegetarian, and then I flirted with veganism, like, before there was the internet, and I didn't know what I was doing. And then some stuff started coming to market. Like, we were all in tofutti cuties and tofutti...
That's just still kind of yummy. I wouldn't mind a tofutti cutie.
That sounds good right now, huh?
Oh, Daniel wants to know, any good places in San Francisco? You're going on the 10th. Yes, watch our video. Just go to Happy Healthy Vegan YouTube homepage, type in San Francisco, or just type in the YouTube search bar like Happy Healthy Vegan San Francisco, and you'll see like a 2-part video that we made.
Yeah, it was for your 50th birthday.
Yeah, and that would have been 2017, I guess it was. Anyway, watch out. We went to a lot of really good restaurants.
So many good. It really kind of depends on what you're looking preference for. Of food. We went to a whole variety,
like from like sushi to burgers, and everything was amazing that we had there. Yeah.
As boring as it might seem, I really feel like the thing I've been craving is those peasant pies.
Oh, peasant pies. Oh, yeah.
And there's like 2 or 3 peasant pies. So depending on what neighborhood you're in.
They're little pot pie thingies.
Oh, they're so good. It's like a portable, it's like a round bread that's stuffed with different things. And the day we were there, they had like 4 vegan options. Like there was like a chickpea one, and there was like a Thai curry, and oh god.
Yeah, we got like one of each.
We bought like a million of them.
And Tracy just went to Golden Era in San Francisco.
Oh that was like one of the first places.
We didn't go there. We didn't go there on that last trip. No. But we went there on a previous one. I think before we
I'd been there with
vlogged
Joe.
It, huh? But yeah, Golden Era is cool. I remember it's a rough neighborhood in the Tenderloin, but it's a nice restaurant. Yeah. Yeah,
I did see a drug deal going down.
We did see a drug deal on the way to there. Yeah. Oh, and someone just bought your ebook. If you're watching now, Brian J. I'll leave your last name private if you want it that way. Thank you, Brian, for getting the Keep It Carb. No, sorry, not the Keep It Carb. For getting the
Keep It Carb.
The Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook, the ebook version. But thanks for getting that.
Oh, hey, speaking of Keep It Carb.
What about Keep It Carb?
I actually... Oh, shoot.
I'm going to put a link to our store for others who might be interested.
I was going to say, I found 2 copies, like, in the fulfillment room or whatever you want to call it. There's 2 copies of Keep It Carb that were still in perfect condition, but they're the first pressing. It has like a different back cover, and like it doesn't have all the little
Tracy's.
Yeah, Tracy had gone through and like just changed the verbiage on a lot of stuff to make it really consistent.
Speaking of Tracy, she says she saw a syringe on the street down there.
Right? Exactly. That's the Tenderloin. Anyways, but so if you were curious about if you wanted to get the first cookbook in print format, I do have 2 of them here.
So contact us.
Yeah.
A few people have written me. I didn't get back to them. I'll see.
I wrote one person that had asked, and I gave them like twice. I was like, I found 2 of the books if you want it, and they never got back to me, so I guess they're good. They probably had just ended up getting the digital download. Oh, I see someone's asking me something.
Let's see if we tried Wild Chive in Long Beach.
Oh yeah. Remember we went there.
It's like that sort of pop up in the back of that store.
No, they got their own place, I think now.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen the new place, but when they used to do it pop up style at I think it's called like Made. We went there with the girls from Nadamu, and I think Roller Coaster Vegan was there. There was like, I don't know, 6 or 8 of us. We all went.
Oh, and Straight Veg said him and Rachel just went there a couple weeks ago. How is it? What'd you guys think, Jared?
Where is the location now?
Yeah,
I knew that they were getting one because like for a long time they were just selling it. They were doing a pop up every weekend at Farmers Market. But at that time, our friend Ted was doing a pop up, so we were always supporting Ted and didn't do Wild Chive.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, and someone's asking if you tried a certain makeup from Pixie, I think it's called, from the UK.
Pixie? No.
No. I guess, yeah, if they're UK.
How come I look so pale? The colors aren't very vibrant today.
Let's see. Let me see how you look.
I feel like I need more blush.
Let me see how you look on this screen here.
Okay.
I think it's because this computer sucks.
Oh, okay.
We're probably going to upgrade my 2011 MacBook Air one day because the screen is just
it's not
horrible.
good. It looks so gray. I'll be right back.
Maybe I'll upgrade it like really soon because I figured I can sell one of my old computers for like $750 to Apple. So getting a new laptop would just be like $100 or $2 or something like that. So I'll probably do it. Poor Angie, she had to go because she's so unpleased with this image here. I don't blame her. My 2011 laptop was great when I got it, but time has moved on. Let's see. I think Angie looks good too. Oh wait, did we get another super chat tip there? I heard the all right. Let's see. I guess it just delayed there. Yeah, it's not all perfect here. You know how computers are. They kind of work, but nothing's ever really perfect, Anyway. Let's see. ABC. We're already cool. We're on. We got the Moderna, and we're gonna get our second one in a couple weeks. I feel great. Nothing weird or anything like that. I feel completely normal. A lot of people think the 5G Wi-Fi microchips are gonna take you over, and you'll become some kind of robot or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I feel totally great. I'm doing what I'm normally doing. I'm lifting. I'm running and playing basketball. Everything's cool. So yeah, next. In about a little over a week, we'll have our second shot, and then we'll start hanging out with Uncle Walt and stuff like that. Yeah, Moderna. Yeah, we didn't get the Johnson & Johnson. Let's see. You got your second one yesterday, KSM. Let's see. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Chode. A little too much information there, maybe, but no, it's all good. Let's see. Straight Veg. Once y'all are full cyborgs, we can grab some food. I'm still waiting to get mine, but Rach got hers. Yeah, you're going to be fine, Jared. Seriously. I mean, I really like being able to have the direct psychic link to Bill Gates. It's kind of weird now. I want to get rid of my Mac here and get Windows all of a sudden. Is that weird? Like a 20-year, 30-year Mac user is all of a sudden want to change. So maybe there is something to. I'm just joking about all that anyway. The Dom energy? What's that, Lexi? The Dom energy. Is that a dominant energy? I think I'm pretty. If I thought you're talking, I feel like I'm a balanced energy. I have a good blend of masculine and feminine. I'm not like toxic masculine or anything like that. I think I have a nice blend, and I think a healthy way of being. That's just my opinion of myself. That's the effects of 5G. The 5G is making me want to switch operating systems.
It smells like pizza in here.
It smells like pizza. Oh, dessert. Yay. Angie brought dessert. Dessert fresh just today. These just arrived today.
Woo. Yeah, so we learned that Sprouts has vegan oatmeal cookies.
I learned it. I ventured in there and
I learned it from
and
you.
I texted you. I said, hey, babe, I was looking for the chocolate chip cookies. I said, they have a raisin oatmeal cookie.
They're super good.
And you said, get it.
Yeah, these are these are actually better, I think, than the chocolate chip cookies, which is saying a lot.
Yeah, these are nice and fresh. Just got them today.
Oh, I can smell them. To me, they smell and taste like the holidays.
So I assume Sprouts is a national chain, right? I mean, I've seen them all over. Let me know, guys. If we're in California, obviously. I've seen them here, and I think I've seen them in Nevada. But let me know if Sprouts is a national supermarket chain or not. So I want to know so I can tell people, hey, you can get it at Sprouts. Like I know Whole Foods is a national chain. So let me know if you guys. Yeah, they smell so good.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be comatose.
This song doesn't suck being vegan. Hey, someone else just bought the book.
What?
The ebook.
Why?
The same one, the same book, the ebook for the. Let's see, Edward F. If you're watching, Edward, thanks so much for supporting us, and hope you enjoy the recipes and Angie's work here.
Forget sending us chats. Just buy the ebook.
Buy the ebook. Get more here.
I mean, send chats with chat tips.
Yeah, and Tracy, the moderator, helped out with Angie's editing and proofing and trying out the recipes, every one of them before it got printed. So that was invaluable help.
Also forcing me to keep working even when I felt discouraged.
Let's see, no Sprouts in New York City. Okay. Tracy had them in Arizona. Yeah, I think maybe just West Coast, maybe. I have to just Google it.
It's a really good chain. Seriously, I don't even shop at Whole Foods anymore.
That's the one good thing that happened to us during this whole lockdown. We give less food money to Jeff Bezos and more to Sprouts. Anyway, Sprouts in Texas. Cool.
Oh. Yeah. They also have a vegan sushi I just figured out the other day.
Yeah, the vegan
pretty
sushi.
Decent.
Yeah, not bad.
Like $6. So good.
Once again, doesn't suck being vegan, huh?
No. I feel really happy right now.
I'm very happy being vegan. But the vegan diet almost killed me.
Last night we had something from the new cookbook. I didn't take a picture of it.
That sounds gross, Jordan. Putting the cookie on the pizza.
Last night we had the Tuscan kale pilaf.
Oh, from which book is that?
That's from Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook.
Oh, the new book. Okay.
I think the night before is when you made the chippies, which is from
Keep it carb, baby. The no bake potato logs.
No bake?
No, wait, no.
No, it's like a
no oil potato logs.
This
I guess.
is baked potato logs.
Yeah.
Baked potato logs. We didn't make the ketchup. Ryan just buys ketchup. I didn't even have ketchup on mine.
No, everyone pretty much says if they don't live around here, no Sprouts. Oh, there's one in Philly though, so it's kind of hit or miss with Sprouts. Interesting. Philly, yes. New York, no. Huh.
That is really weird. Hopefully they're gonna keep going because they have a good. They've got a lot of vegan stuff there. Their prices are good. Even our little corner Ralph's is a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah. Yeah. No, before I didn't like going there. Now I can pop in there and totally get it done. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Ralph's is probably bigger than Sprouts. Ralph's actually has a really big plant-based line now. Like they have like a what do you? I don't know.
Some kind of simple line? Or?
Yeah, Simple Truth, I think. Is that it?
Something
Simple
like that.
Truth? That's a kind of funny name. But they have a chocolate chip cookie where, like, you don't even have to slice it or scoop it. It's already portioned out. You just put them all on the tray and cook them. And it's only like $2.99, so I couldn't resist trying it.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, that one,
They're
the one on 4th
good.
Street, Jared, you got it. Yeah, it's our Little Ralph's here. Yeah. I think it's called the Little Ralph's too. Is that what people call it here?
I don't know. It is a Little Ralph's. It's real small.
I like what Claire said. Being vegan just makes you appreciate things more.
So true.
Especially because we've seen in the 10 years we've been fully vegan.
It's changed so much.
Things have changed. And before that, we were pretty much vegetarian. So I know what things are like in pre-2010 when I went vegan. It's so different now.
Yeah,
It's so easy.
I know. Even then in 2009, that was when you're like, oh, wow. After we went to San Francisco for, 3 days or so?
Yeah, like 3 or 4 days, something like that. That's where I decided to...
Yeah, you ate at a vegan... You ate at a vegan restaurant. Like, did we do any cooking at
Yeah, we did
home?
cooking, and we made sure all our cooking was vegan. We went to restaurants, and some were like had the vegan option or the vegetarian. I went for the vegan one. I just ate as vegan as I could, which was everything. Everything I ate vegan. I felt great. I said, hell, now in 2009, before I went fully vegan, this is so easy now. It's not like it was 5-10 years ago. There's no reason not to go vegan. So it took me like another year to finally, just put my foot down and draw the line and say I'm never crossing the line back again. I'm going 100%. But yep.
Yeah, but you thought it was easy then? Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's way easier now in 2011. There's pretty much no excuse.
Speaking of, guess what I bought you this afternoon?
From Sprouts?
No, they don't have it at Sprouts. So then it was a product I said I was going to buy, and they didn't have it at Sprouts. So then I was like, oh, well, let me just go online. And I found out Good Catch.
Oh, Good Catch. You guys know Good Catch. The ones that are like the Beyond Meat and seafood. Yeah.
So Good Catch, first they're having a sale on the 3 little packets of, tuna alternative.
Like off their website?
It's like $1 off and free shipping.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So I ordered 4 packets. So if you guys follow me on Instagram,
Happy Healthy Vegan?
Happy Healthy Vegan on Instagram, not me, but Happy Healthy Vegan on Instagram, I've shown so a lot of you may not realize that Ryan has like a southern background, like the white part of his...
From Arkansas.
Yeah, the white part of his
the
family
Ozarks.
from Arkansas.
Yeah, my grandma's from Arkansas.
Yeah. So
Tracy's from Arkansas, too.
Yeah,
so we
he
bond over
grew
that.
up with, it's like southern cooking.
Like biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, so I figured out how to make them. I spent all these years, and I finally made them biscuits and gravy. Because Sprouts had the Beyond Meat breakfast sausages on sale. So I was like, oh, good time for me to pick some up. And then from Ralph's, I got Bisquick. Because it turns out that Bisquick is just a vegan product. The only thing that would make Bisquick not vegan is if you make it with real milk,
which we don't own.
Yeah, so I actually use soy milk, and so and then a white gravy is white gravy really all it is like flour and some sort of a milk. So I used the same soy milk that I used in the biscuits. I made the gravy with that. And but I added some flavorings and stuff. But then so then I put in some Beyond sausages, and he was so happy.
Edward F. just got the ebook for Keep It Carb, baby.
Oh, awesome!
Thank you, Edward. Thanks so much.
Yeah. So these are the kind of recipes that I would never put in my cookbooks. So my cookbooks are like Whole Foods. It's all Whole Foods stuff. Like there's I don't know, maybe 2 recipes that have anything to do with flour is probably like the least whole food ingredient or whatever. So anyways, so I've just been playing around because we haven't been going to restaurants
as much.
Yeah, and so I wanted to give them like a restaurant-like experience. So I made them the biscuits and gravy, and the way I make that stuff is still way healthier than all the restaurants around here. Obviously, use like a ton of oil and salt, and then they, onions and garlic and stuff like that. So I made like a healthier version.
That biscuits gravy seemed fine. I don't think I lost a day of my life eating that. That was delicious. It was delicious. And so you're gonna make me the beanie weenies, right?
Well, no. The next thing. So then he said, his mom used to make what she called tuna on toast.
Tuna on toast. Do you know what I'm talking about, Tracy? Is that a southern dish? My mom made me that all the time. It's like a biscuit and gravy thing, but with tuna.
Yeah, so he said like it was like the tuna was in a white gravy, which I had just mastered the white gravy. And then on a piece of toast, and I was like, oh, so I'll just get some Good Catch tuna and put it in the same recipe for white gravy and put it on toast. Yeah. And there's your tuna on toast.
Curious if Tracy knows this. I assumed it was a southern dish since my mom was making it for me.
I mean, what I'm thinking is it's gonna taste a lot like when I was a kid. There's pot pies. I think chicken pot pies are the most famous, and our friend Ted actually made a really good vegan chicken pot pie. But when I was really young, I used to buy a tuna pot pie. So I'm assuming this tastes just like a tuna pot pie.
So Tracy's not sure. She's never had it, not familiar with it as a southern dish, but it might be. I kind of wonder because tuna is not really a staple of the oceans and like the Gulf of Mexico or the Mississippi rivers.
Yeah, but canned tuna is ubiquitous, unfortunately. Yeah. As you can see in Seaspiracy. That's the other reason I wanted to do this like tuna toast recipe so that we could show veganizing a fish food, Because, bro, it's crazy. People keep trying to discredit our friend and Seaspiracy. I saw a new big headline, like...
I would have to make another video
it's pissing me off. There's like
these debunkers.
several big media outlets.
The funny thing is, a lot of
like
these
Vice was
debunkers,
ragging on them
they
this
debunked
time.
it before the movie ever came out, so they had no access to the information. They just disagree with it on principle.
Yeah.
And if anything, if any studies they're pulling up is from that guy showed who received over $3.5 million of seafood industry funded studies to prove that we can fish all we want. The oceans are going to be A-okay. But anyway.
And yet we're supposed to not take this documentary seriously because vegans produced it. Vegans made it.
So
like,
vegans are unable to state facts?
like,
really?
What, so we're the people that create propaganda, but they don't?
Yeah, they're the ones.
I call shenanigans.
I hate when people try to do these ad hominem attacks.
Yeah.
Like, because of some attribute about yourself, like you're vegan or whatever, you're unable to state true facts about reality. And that's just complete nonsense. Yeah, I saw Peter just gave us a super chat tip here.
What?
No,
Peter?
I've heard of this, Peter. I saw the headlines, but I didn't read too much about it. It said, I've heard about this milk that's basically real milk, but it doesn't come from a cow at all.
Okay.
It's simulated dairy milk.
That's got to be the people who wrote me, you guys. Remember I said on the last live stream that, I can't remember if it was on the live stream or if it was in a premiere, but somebody called Not Milk wrote on Instagram, and that's how they described it. And they wanted to send me some, and in return, I was supposed to bake something and do a review and do all this stuff.
That's a
and
lot
I was
to
like,
ask.
Yeah, I was like, I mean,
What do you think we are? Yeah.
Yeah, and they said it tastes just like cow's milk. I was like,
Well,
I don't want
that's
something
a
that tastes
turn
like
off.
cow's milk.
I don't even like, even when I drink milk, non-vegan milk in my past, I didn't really like it for its taste. I mean, I love like almond milk and rice milk and oat milk, and I love that flaxseed milk sometimes when I want to get a little something extra edgy.
I just so I was like, first of all, it sounds gross, and second of all, I do not like it when someone gives me something free to try, but then they dictate exactly what I have to do when I receive it. They're not paying me any money. What is Not Milk? The latest alternative milk.
Yeah, but
made using artificial intelligence?
But that's Peter, to answer your question, it's kind of like a lab-grown meat in the sense I'm glad the product exists to attract non-vegans to
guess who made it?
To use a non-cruelty base. Who made it?
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos.
No.
Oh.
He's backing a new product called Not Milk, created by Notco, known for impossible foods of Latin America. Okay.
Well, listen, I'm
Available in
glad
select Whole Foods
if
locations.
non-vegans will drink this and they don't have to kill as many billions of animals per year in dairy.
That's great. But you know
that's
what?
Great.
It's not a product that's geared towards vegans. That's what I'm always trying to tell people, like Impossible Burgers and Beyond Meat. They didn't create that for the super niche market of 2% of vegans in the United States.
That's not profitable enough for Jeff Bezos. But going after the 98% of people who are not vegan.
Yes.
I have to say thank you, Julie Cooper, my favorite character from
wow.
the OC. Julie
Awesome.
Cooper. Thanks for purchasing the ebook of Keep It Carb Baby.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
Are you aware? If you're watching, Julie, I hope I shouldn't have said your whole name if you didn't want it to, but I had to
because Julie Cooper, that was his
that's my favorite character on the OC.
Look how cool I look, all underlit by the iPad.
Oh yeah,
glowing,
that is very glamorous there.
Let's see.
I'm with you, Pink Moon. Real milk is gross. Just why would a vegan who, like me, loves plant-based milks want to drink something that tastes kind of gross, like dairy milk?
Bro, they got $85 million in funding to launch in the United States.
Because they see the huge market opportunity there. If not,
not for the 2% of vegans out here.
I see tons of non-vegans that are into having like Beyond Meat and stuff like that. So if those same people have this, they're gonna make a fortune.
Ooh, this is the one with Take Two.
See you, Tracy. Yeah, get out there before it gets too dark.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, be safe and careful in the dark out there.
I remember for your birthday we had the Take Two chocolate barley milk. That stuff is awesome. I didn't really like the non-chocolate.
Oh, Uncle Walt has a great question. Which oat milk brands taste the best? He's always got the Trader Joe's because they're near him.
Yeah, that's funny. They're showing Oatly on here. You know what? We just got to try. This new oat milk called I think it's called Minor Figures. It's kind of like a slightly smaller container. They have it Imperfect Foods has been offering it for like $3.99 or something, and it's supposed to be like barista quality. And I actually tested it twice. I poured some of it into my what's the name of our blender?
Vitamix?
Yeah, the Vitamix. And I whipped it in the Vitamix at the highest level, and it really did froth up nicely, and I poured it into my coffee to make like a latte.
What was the brand name again?
I'm pretty sure it's called Minor Figures.
Okay, something like
Minor
that.
Figures. That one's really, really yummy, but you know, and I used it a couple times to make sauces and things.
What other ones have we gotten though? That was just the most recent one.
The one I buy the most is actually Califia, which is a California-based company.
The plastic bottle. Yeah.
Minor Figures might be from around here. I forget. Oatly is the most famous one.
But Califia you can find in stores. This other Minor Figures might be tougher to find, but Califia you should be able to find that at Whole Foods.
So many people
Sprouts.
are making oat milk now. I don't know. I don't really know if there's like really a big difference between them, to tell the truth.
So if some idiot ever comes up to you,
Minor
but
Figures
all that
really
almond milk is killing the world, just say, let's drink oat milk then. Handled.
Yeah.
Shut up, anti-vegan.
It's not the almonds that are taking all the water in California. It's the cattle. So.
I showed that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Basically, if we shut down cattle agriculture here in California, we'd pretty much never have droughts because way over half the water used in our state goes to either to cows, food for cows, or food grown for cows overseas that we ship to China.
It's outrageous.
Oh, AJ's making pizza right now. Awesome.
Oh, great idea.
Ooh, silk chocolate oat milk. That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Yeah, we haven't had chocolate milk for a while, huh?
Yeah, we should scoot up now that we're done eating the pizza.
Okay, our focus might change a little bit, but
seems okay.
We'll see. Yeah, it does seem all right. Let us know if we look focused or blurry.
Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, we had to kind of move back so we had space for that gigantic pizza box.
Janet Coyote asked a great question.
What?
Who is Uncle Walt again?
Uncle Walt is my actual blood relative.
Uncle Walt.
Uncle Walt. Yeah, he's my dad's brother.
He really is Uncle Walt.
Well, actually, I guess we're not. Are we related? But yeah, we're related by blood
brother.
through my
for your dad, right?
grandpa. Yeah. Yeah, my dad and his brother had different moms, but same dad. So there's a lot of remarriages and things all through my family. I have a very confused family history.
We have a dinner, lunch, or some kind with Uncle Walt, hopefully next month.
Let's see.
Have we influenced family members to go vegan? Asked Megan.
Uncle Walt.
Uncle Walt, or ask Uncle Walt. He's not there. He's pretty darn. He's the closest. Our best success story so far.
Yeah, Uncle Walt's best success story. My sister, my youngest baby, half sister Kimberly, was flirting with veganism for a while. She was definitely daring, but she can't seem to give up dairy. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, I
don't know. It's hard.
And all your sisters are lactose intolerant,
all
so
of them.
it'd be so wise for them to give up dairy.
It was the best thing for me ever to finally, because I was the same way, dude. I languished in vegetarianism for a long time.
And your body suffered with the
I
lactose
was
intolerance.
so sick all the time, and I didn't realize it really was the dairy.
He asked Uncle Walt, "Do you remember Ula?"
I do. Okay. I think I might have a picture of her, but yeah, I always want to bring it up on the show, and then I thought, is it weird to talk about family stuff on the live stream? But yeah, I remember Ula came to live with us for a brief time. Gosh darn, I must have been in kindergarten. I don't know, a friend or a girlfriend of his. She was really cute. She had long straight hair, and she had a pet rabbit, I think, that she brought with her. I almost want to say his name was like Pop-Tart, maybe. And Ula's the one that turned me on to Elton John.
Oh,
and because of her, for Christmas, I guess it was, I asked for Goodbye Yellow Brick Road album.
We still have a Yellow Brick Road here.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that they bought.
Sweet.
Dad gave it to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Uncle Walt says right now he's at least a vegetarian, so that means giving up meat, flesh meat stuff. So yay, give Uncle Walt big. Yeah, he's props. Uncle Walt. You are our best success story as far as having a family member go vegan. So we're stoked. And, he's aware. He knows other vegans. It sounds like he's watching other vegan channels. So he knows what's happening. Filling your brain up with information is the best thing you can do right now.
Yeah, I see people are talking about other kinds of plant-based milk. Like someone brought up macadamia milk, and was it Eleni said it looks a bit brown? It is a bit brown, yeah. Macadamias are kind of an expensive nut, but I remember my favorite coffee house in town, it got shut down, but they used to make the best. Like they did a house-made almond milk that had a little bit of macadamia in it, and they would make the most amazing lattes with it. I was so sad when they sold the shop because the next guy that took it over didn't make anything of the same quality anymore.
Mushi said they went vegan for a year, lost a lot of energy. That sounds like a not a vegan thing. That just sounds like an under-eating thing. Because right now I'm 53, and I have more energy than I've ever had. In fact, I have to like manage myself. Angie knows I can train too hard and just overexhaust myself. I try to force myself to one day every month, like just don't work out or don't run, don't do anything other than just like, just walk and stuff,
Well, yeah, so, the day that you didn't work out, you're like, oh, let's go hiking.
I know, exactly. So, no, for me, energy is not a problem. It's fact, it can be the opposite. It could be a problem in the sense that, I have too much.
The thing is, like we said it earlier in the channel, in the show today, but like, there's no vegan diet.
There's no one vegan diet.
Yeah, so, going vegan, it's too much of a blanket term. It could mean anything. You could be like the unhealthy vegan and eat all processed vegan food and end up getting really sick.
Or it could be like a raw fruitarian and fast
becoming
for
really underweight
months and get sick.
Yeah, it runs like a mutt.
Yeah, or it could be in the middle like us.
We're trying to be like balanced.
Yeah, eat like, primarily whole food plants, but on occasion, like Friday night mukbang with you guys, have a pizza, and a pretty healthy vegan pizza at that. So I think our balanced approach, where we eat primarily healthy day in and day out, but allow ourselves to have vegan cookie, a vegan pizza, and not like worry about it. Yeah. I think it's very healthy psychologically and physically.
Yeah. So like on our Instagram page, I noticed that I have tended to take pictures of when we're eating food that's kind of like more special or whatever. And if I was eating something really plain, I wouldn't bother to take a picture. I was like, people have already seen a million smoothies. People have already seen like plain potatoes, rice, and beans. But I'm like, I should not just take a picture when something seems exciting. It gives people the wrong idea. Like people say, I've seen what you eat.
All you eat is junk food.
It's like, I only post like 5 to 7 pictures a week, and I'm not showing what I'm eating all day.
Yeah.
Like, if I have a plain banana smoothie, I don't post that.
No, guys, I had a piece of toast.
If I like the other day we cooked like one of and that's the thing. The first cookbook, there was a lot of very plain foods in there because I really wanted to emphasize like healthful whole food eating. Not really plain, but like one of the plainest recipes. I was like, can I even put like potato logs in a cookbook? Like that takes zero like. You just cut the potato and cook it on a piece of parchment paper in the oven, But I was like, well, to make it more fancy, I invented my own ketchup recipe, which I thought was a really delicious ketchup. And then I also came up with like a bean and mushroom base, like a poutine type sauce. I go, well, okay, now it's more of a recipe because there's different toppings for it. But, but we'll eat plain potatoes cooked in the oven. Like, we used to eat it once a week for sure. Now probably a little
less
2
often.
weeks, yeah. But like we'll eat really plain foods, but I don't take pictures of it because I just figure it'll be so boring.
But I guess we should try to balance out the exciting stuff with the boring stuff to show the real truth of how we really eat. I want to thank Jana. Jana was one of the people, I think 2 or 3 people that bought the ebook copy of Keep It Carb Baby.
Awesome.
You weren't the Julie Cooper, were you, Jana? I just kind of curious.
Yeah, never know. Mostly fruit, rice, potatoes. You're going to want to eat vegetables too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need greens.
Yeah, there's great minerals, vitamins, and greens.
Oh my goodness. There's calcium and B12 and all these types of things from... Actually, please do take a look at my Instagram. Like the other day I made a post. I wanted to refute some of what, Giovanna Mendez was saying about B12. So I gave some like good information about where, sources of B12. So like, for instance, you didn't say anything about eating nuts or seeds. There's a lot of good, nutrition in those as well. A lot of the fruitarians have been scared to death by Doug Graham to not eat fatty things like avocados, nuts, and seeds. You really need some of those things too. A rainbow of veggies and fruits. That sounds good, G-Light. Exactly. Because it is true that like, purple vegetables have certain things that green things, and like white vegetables often don't end up having really like plain lettuces and stuff don't have very many minerals or nutrients at all. So it is good to get a wide variety of things.
Peter asked an interesting question. Do we eat fermented foods?
Not often.
Not on a regular
You
basis.
know, I make sauerkraut, and
we love it.
I bought 2 heads of cabbage, meaning to make some, but I think we may have eaten it all as,
Maybe, huh?
as kitchery.
But we like fermented. The thing is, we
And I
like
make
it.
pickles.
We like these fermented foods, but we don't like make it a. I know some people are very mindful to have probiotic foods constantly.
Well, the thing is, it seems like most of like, if I were to buy kimchi and sauerkraut from the store, it has
Let me
like
just
a lot of
interject one
garlic and
second.
stuff.
When you're talking about Giovanna, I think Angie meant to say omegas, not vitamin B12.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay, for any confusion out there.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It was omegas. Yeah, you caught me slipping. Actually, I need more water. I'm super dehydrated.
Yeah, drink.
now.
Have a big slurp here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Omegas and B12s are the 2 things that people are always saying you can't get, because that's how it got switched in our mind. People are always saying vegans are not capable.
I had to quit being vegan because of B12 and omega-3s. Like, you couldn't take a B12 supplement like meat eaters do, and you just couldn't eat.
Every single article or video that's saying that veganism is not healthy brings those 2 things up, and neither of which are true. Besides which, there's supplements, which people that eat a regular meat-filled diet take supplements too, so there's no shame in taking a vegan supplement.
Oh, Peter said Dr. Greger says nuts, but never peanut butter. I wonder what he would think of what I do, that PB2 stuff. I wonder what Dr. Greger would think about that, which removes pretty much nearly all the saturated, most of the fat's gone. The saturated fat is pretty much still. I wonder what Greger would think about that.
One thing to keep in mind with Dr. Greger, he's great, but he's always kind of giving a best case scenario.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the ideal situation.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
And like,
you have to follow that in order to get all the benefits of vegan diet.
Also, kind of like from a place of a person is sick, and what can they do to get better, and what can a person who's better do to get best? You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, Dr. Greger's been super helpful. Like, for instance, when people were hassling us over the fact that we didn't want to eat garlic because we both have allium sensitivities, they're like, but it's cancer, has cancer-fighting properties. Dr. Greger had like a great list of all the other things that have cancer-fighting properties, which includes so many things we do eat.
Like Brussels sprouts, which you can really eat a ton of, more than, say, garlic. You know?
We love eating Brussels sprouts.
Oh, PB2 has sugar. Oh, I guess I never caught
There's
that on
other
ingredients.
brands, too.
Yeah, there's a few others I've tried, too. That's the one I just kind of grabbed without thinking too much. Okay, Greger does eat peanut butter, just not too much. I wonder if he'd eat more if it was the PB2
I wonder
variety.
what too much would be. Like,
I mean,
if you have 1 peanut butter sandwich a week,
I see what he's
really
saying,
that big of a deal?
I wouldn't eat it every day, but you'll
it.
see me make a PBJ maybe like once a week. Twice a week tops. It's not. I don't have it that often. Just if I want to have a good quick snack, you know, it's easy. Food's made in a minute.
Oh, my back.
Megan, that's the first question with our kids. Protein, B12, omega-3s. It's
so
funny
annoying.
how they'll ask
all
you
those things.
that about their kids, but how about themselves, the people that are asking that question? They're probably deficient in B12. There's a 2 out of 5, a 40% chance that the person asking that question is low in B12. So it's funny how if you're vegan, though, they worry about it, but they don't worry about it for themselves. How weird is that, huh?
Yeah.
They care more about your children than themselves. That's what happens. When people hear you're vegan, a lot of people kind of lose rationality. Let's get some more water. No, Jordan. Yeah, we haven't heard of that Aussie comedian there. In fact, I don't know any Aussie comedians, really. Except for that jerk guy that hates vegans, but...
Oh, I know. I was thinking of him, too. I don't remember his
The
name.
combine harvester,
Yes,
Butterfield.
Butterfield.
That's him
it.
pointing at the combine harvester. Let's see.
Yeah, Angry Vegans got...
What's that?
It's so weird that vegans are criticized for taking supplements when most supplements are taken by non-vegans. It's like they're saying one vegan died climbing Everest when hundreds of non-vegans died climbing. Exactly. Yeah, as vegans, we're held to this ridiculously high standard. Like how Ryan always saying, like, we're not allowed to age. Like, we're 53, okay, and you were just telling me the stats on like the health of a normal.
Let me just give you quickly. Yeah. An average male in America, my age, in his 50s, is on, I think it was 2 or 3 pharmaceutical prescriptions to treat, physical ailments. The same percent, 3 out of 4 are obese or overweight, and 46% are diabetic. I'm none of those, so I mean, but vegans,
But somehow Ryan's not healthy enough.
I'm not healthy enough. I'm like
Not
way
fit
healthier.
enough.
Exactly. We're held to this.
Because he's vegan.
If I was
he
a normal
has to be
guy,
actual God.
if I was a normal 53-year-old, I have probably have diabetes. I'd be overweight or obese, and I'd be on multiple pharmaceutical prescriptions to treat physical ailments.
Yeah.
Vegans are held to this high impossible standard. But
And I'm sure most 50-year-olds are all taking various supplements as well. I mean, they have all those like one a day, like when we were growing up, that one a day.
Just take your daily
vitamin.
vitamin.
Yeah. And that was never promoted to vegans. But if we take a supplement, it's because we're not eating meat.
We're having a deficient diet. Like, no, I like to point out that the multi-billion-dollar vitamin and supplement market wasn't created because vegans are deficient. Like back then, like 0.5% of the population was deficient because they're vegan. No, they created it for just regular people eating meat who need supplementation. So it's a bogus argument when they throw that at vegans.
Like Joe Rogan takes injections in the butt.
Yeah, like Joe Rogan takes testosterone injections in the butt.
The guy that hunts his own animals still has to get injections in the butt.
And the irony is, I keep pointing out, I have the same testosterone levels that Joe gets once he gets injected in the butt. I have those same levels naturally, no injections in the butt or anything. Yeah. Go figure, but vegans are deficient, right?
Yeah.
You know?
So irritating.
Yeah, it's one of our pet peeves, as you can tell.
Yeah, well, because it's our 8th anniversary and we've had to hear it every day.
For 8 years.
For 8 years. So I'm a little bit tired of it. Oh, man.
Most important thing, though, vegan, non-vegan, stay hydrated.
Absolutely.
Oh, Megan gets criticized hugely in your family for being vegan. But your husband and you are literally the only ones without health issues.
Right?
So why do you criticize? So they're criticizing you for choosing a lifestyle that they don't care about the cruelty-free part, but they should care about, look at us. The ones that are eating this deficient diet don't have all the health problems that you guys have. I think that's what kind of won over a lot of our family, though. I think that first they were kind of confused and didn't understand it, but we had the advantage of long term. Every year, them seeing us and how we still keep doing good. You know, we're doing fine.
Exactly.
I think they understand. Okay, it's
like
not unhealthy.
We get a single cold, and then a bunch of people turn like, it's because you're unhealthy vegans. Like, no, everyone gets colds. One cold in 8 years.
You got a cavity. Veganism is null and void. Like, not everyone in the dentist waiting room is vegan. I hate to break it to you, other than me.
Ridiculous. So irritating.
Don't vegans have to take supplements, though? Well, marmalade. I for 5 years, my first 5 years as a vegan, I took absolutely zero supplements. And I only started taking a B12 supplement during my 5th year because I felt it was responsible. To be deficient in B12 in America means your levels are below 200. Mine were like 450 or something like that. I was far from deficient, but I decided to take one because I had nothing to lose, and I thought I set a positive example to people. So you don't have to, but you should, because most people should be taking a B12 supplement. Meat eaters, pescatarians, vegetarians, vegans, most everyone should.
So I guess maybe Marmalade's not vegan, so tell them once again the number of people that are deficient in B12 in America.
Yeah, approximately 40% of Americans are either deficient or dangerously low in B12. So that's 40% of Americans. We're not talking about vegans. It's 40% of Americans.
2% of Americans are vegan. So you can do the math.
Yeah.
It's not that vegans are deficient in B12. Americans.
It's just that right now we've created a situation where there's just a B12 absorption problem, like for approximately 2 out of 5 people. So just a wise idea. It's cheap, it's non-toxic. Just take a B12 supplement, unless you're regularly going to your doctors and getting your blood tested for B12 levels. And even then, I've heard the serum B12 test isn't the best measure for B12. It's kind of tricky. So even if you have good levels like I do, it still doesn't hurt to take B12. And that was my reasoning.
And let me just say this. I gave up eating meat when I was 15 in 1985, and I never took supplements.
Yeah.
And here I am
53,
at 53,
still,
and you could be the judge. I mean, obviously, the way I look, it's not necessarily reflective of the health on the inside.
Yeah,
that's something that's very important for everyone to keep in mind when they're looking at influencers, just because they look, quote, fit, it doesn't mean they're healthy. But, here I am, 53. My period continued unhindered until I hit, menopausal age, because I'm 53. I'm the totally correct age to be having menopause now. And so everything worked totally fine without me doing supplements or taking any special care of my health, honestly. And I've always been terrible about going to doctors, and I'm terrible about getting blood tests. So even as an extremely lax, really not taking care of anything in any particular way, vegetarian and vegan, I'm still doing great. Like, could I be doing even better if I started supplementing? Maybe, but
for the person that's arguing that animal products contain B12, well, two things. Animals are fed products that have B12 supplementation in them, but the whole point is, regardless of that, B12 absorption is an issue for people. Otherwise, 40% of Americans would need to take B12 supplements. So don't say this is like a vegan thing. The person that's in there. This is a food supply issue. B12 is no longer guaranteed to be in the foods that you eat. It's a microbacteria that's been kind of desanitized away as we've become more sanitary as a society.
It's just like the omega thing with fish. The fish don't have omegas. The algae that they eat has the omegas. Yeah.
So the bottom line is, if livestock are being fed B12 supplements, and I could show you online, I show these in the videos all the time, why eat and kill a middleman, the animal, when you just could take a B12 supplement yourself? What would you rather do? Kill an animal or just take a pill or a sublingual spray?
Kill an animal that took a supplement.
The supplement. Or take the supplement yourself. Why would you intentionally want death when you just take the supplement yourself without death? That's all I'm asking you, considering that most people should be taking a B12 supplement anyway, regardless of their diet. Anyway, let's move on from B12. Moshe, our soil in the USA is not what it used to be. And it goes beyond the soil to how things get washed and rinsed and cleansed. We're not getting the dirt from the soil anymore. Anyway.
I know I said I didn't want to argue with people making those same points they've been trying to make for 8 years, but you unfortunately have to make them every single day as a vegan.
Because there's always someone who hasn't heard. They just heard the misinformation.
Because it's shouted all the time.
Here's the thing. As I've said many times, I'm not a medical doctor, but I do know this for a fact. If a doctor treats a patient who is deficient in B12, the doctor doesn't say, oh, you need to eat more meat, because odds are they were probably eating meat anyway. What the doctor would do is say, take a B12 supplement. So bottom line.
Or in extreme circumstance, get a B12 shot.
A shot. Yeah, some kind of B12 supplementation. It's never involved go eat a dead animal. So that's the bottom line. It doesn't...
Can you imagine every time a patient has a B12 deficiency, they say, you're a vegan, aren't you? You're going to need to start eating animals. That's the only possible way of getting B12.
All right, cool. So Darth here is, I figured as of right now, I'm just working on cutting out all meat. Cool. That's the way to do it. Just started one step at a time, Darth. So that's the way to do it, man. No, I'm sad American diet, but I'm getting there, slowly cutting out the crap out, starting with meat. Good place to start. Yeah, and after that, dairy, because that's probably, worse, if not as bad as meat is for you. And it's harder to quit dairy, because you might not know, Darth, that there's morphine in cheese. Yeah, dairy cheese. Just look it up. I'm not making this stuff up.
Naturally occurring morphine.
Which makes it harder to kick because of that, dependency issue with it that's not in meat.
Once we learned about it, then I understood why people say, I could never give up cheese. Well, of course, no one wants to give up morphine.
Yeah, exactly.
The morphine, has its own agenda there. But
it's a small amount, but it's in there.
Yeah, it's enough so that baby calves are soothed and want to keep returning to. Yeah,
it's a reward for nursing. If the feeding wasn't enough, it gives them that extra.
But it really shows why humans have gone to such great measures to keep herds of cows around and to live off that milk, because they probably enjoyed that. Yeah.
So good for you. Good for everyone making steps to become less dependent on animal products. And hopefully one day you'll just have this thing that happened to me where I just said, hey, I'm just going to go fully vegan. I there's no reason anymore. All the foods are out there at restaurants, supermarkets. It's so easy. And, hopefully one day I'll just go for it. That was 10.5 years ago for me, and I haven't looked back.
Yeah, you really did get a lot healthier, though, because you had high cholesterol that's from, a family.
I still have to watch mine too, because I have to watch the high saturated fat in a lot of those vegan ice creams. That's my kryptonite. I have to look at the back of the boxes and make sure it's not made with a bunch of coconut oil or milk. And if so, have those sparingly.
Ooh, someone just made their first vegan cheese sauce today.
Should I give us a little more water?
I know, yes, please.
You feel comfy handling the ship here?
Yeah, let's see. Let me read more about this vegan cheese sauce person made.
I'll be back, guys. I'm wearing shorts, by the way.
Vegetables. That's cute, vegetables. I just made vegan cheese sauce, quotes, for the first time today. Cheese is my vice. Cheese is so many people's vice, and I was there too. That's why I was a vegetarian for so long. So I hope I can find a vegan one to put on my food besides the non-vegan one. Oh, there's a lot of vegan cheeses and cheese sauces now on the market, but I actually put 2 different vegan cheese sauce recipes in my latest cookbook. It's over there. I did a cauliflower mac and cheese, which I'll just go ahead and give you some of the info now. When I say cauliflower mac and cheese, that cauliflower is part of the cheese sauce in that one, because I wanted to cut down on the use of nuts. So I've experimented with a couple different vegetables that I can cut down the amount of cashews that I use in a cheese sauce. I used to make it with squash and cashews, but it's actually even better with cooked cauliflower. So there's a cauliflower-based cheese, and then the other one is a nacho cheese sauce, and I can't remember if that one I ended up going with all nuts. I have so many different ways of making vegan cheese sauces now that I think part of the difficulty when I'm making a cookbook is just deciding one way to tell you guys how to make something. So actually, a lot of the recipes I ended up giving you a lot of my tips and tricks for the various things that I swap out depending on what happens to be in my fridge or in my cupboard at the time. So yeah, I've got 2 vegan cheese sauces, and they're both really healthy. And oh, you know what? There's actually a third creamy sauce. It's not as much cheesy, but I've got like a creamy mushroom sauce for one of the pastas too in this cookbook.
Oh, Tie-Dye Queen, another person who's been watching us for 6 years.
Awesome.
Wow,
you've seen us go through a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, pot thickens tends to go for lower fat sauces. Then definitely if you get a chance, check out the cheese sauces and the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook.
Uncle Walt said, thinking aloud, asked what kinds of detergent for laundry, body wash, shampoos should we be using? I mean, for shampoos, look for the vegan symbol on the back.
Yeah, that's so easy these days.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just settled on using mainly products from
Arrow?
I just put on for a sec. It's kind of warm, isn't it?
The mushroom sauce is yummy. I did a video. Let me think. I think I gave the entire recipe away on one of my quarantine vlogs a year ago. So if you don't want to buy the cookbook, you can just look up the recipe there. And in fact, I did like a shortened version. I didn't write down all the ingredients, but I did like a TikTok style video of that mushroom sauce. It's a portobello mushroom sauce.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole context, but I agree with Motiony saying that just because something's vegan doesn't automatically mean it's healthy.
Yeah, we talked about that like in the first half hour or so of the show today.
I mean, some vegan stuff's great for you. I mean, especially the whole foods, but yeah, a lot of the processed stuff, you got to watch out.
Yeah.
Read the ingredients, read the boxes. Let's see.
What do I think of seitan?
Seitan. Praise seitan. Now, we don't have seitan all that much, but yeah, I enjoy having seitan-based meat.
Yeah, I forgot I still have a Blackbird Foods one like little thing of their, I think they're plain seitan.
Yeah, they sent you that.
Yeah, I haven't decided what to make with it. Yeah, I should have put it in a stir fry or something. I was like going to make tacos, then I didn't do it. But yeah, seitan is actually pretty easy to make. I wouldn't say my seitan is necessarily as great as like Blackbird's, but it's really just like you make it like it's like a kind of bread dough, and you boil it and then like pull it apart, and then you can like fry it or bake it. It's not too hard to make.
Wow, tie-dye queen, thanks for sharing how you healed yourself, of some GI issues there since having gone vegan. Yeah, not saying that's going to happen for everyone, but you're not the first person I've heard that their GI issues have gotten better, a lot better. Awesome.
Oh, the Pot Thickens said they're making seitan chicken satay. I think that might have been the thing that we got from Wheel of Life for my birthday.
For your birthday. I think it is. I think that is. Huh?
Yeah. Na, 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 na.
Yeah, coconut water. I kind of miss coconut water a little bit. I used to drink it a lot when I was running. I used to mix that into my banana smoothies, but yeah. Just kind of cut it down a little bit. Hey, Trini Vegan. Yes, Angie is here. Angie's in the hizzle. She's been here the whole time, eating pizza,
Angie
eating
got
cookies.
her makeup and hair and fingernails did so I could look all good for you guys. It was actually nice to get dressed up.
Yeah. Huh?
Thinking Aloud asked if anyone enjoys eating sunchokes. It's been a while, but back when I was a raw foodist.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Back when I was a raw foodist, I actually used to make a raw stir fry, and I loved putting the sunchokes in there, sliced real thin. They're kind of like, it would be like a chestnut. Yeah, and I would use that's when I first started getting into like the baby broccoli, the broccolini. Because it's hard to eat like the big mature broccoli raw, but the little thin ones are easy.
And now we keep using them for the stir fries all the time.
I still just prefer it now. I don't like that thick
it too.
stock.
I prefer the broccolini too.
Although I have been kind of lazy. I've been picking up frozen broccoli, and it cooks up super quick.
Yeah, those are really small too.
Yeah,
which
they
are
cook
good.
up so quick.
Yeah.
But just because I haven't seen broccolini doesn't seem to be in season right now. But as soon as it does, I'll switch back.
Uncle Walt likes it when Angie's in here.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'll hear Ryan say hi to you, and I'm like, oh, man, I should
Uncle
go in there
Walt's
to say
here.
hi to Uncle Walt. But I don't know. I always feel like I need to come in like on, not just come in here with my hair all askew.
And a dirty t-shirt. Hair all looking like Einstein
I
or
know.
something.
I don't want to give a bad impression.
Peter asks, what do we use for the noodles in the stir fry? Well, usually there are no noodles.
Noodles? Oh, yeah. I don't do noodle style. I do stir fry over rice, but... Mm-hmm. They call it like lo mein. I want to think when you do it with noodles. If it were me, I would probably use edamame noodles because edamame noodles have just like this really amazing flavor on their own.
Yeah, I like some of those like greedy brownie plant noodles we've been getting lately. Those are good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The other day I think I posted a picture on Instagram. I used I think they're actually called udon noodles. They're like made out of buckwheat, I think. I used not those big fat udon noodles, the Japanese ones. But these are these are Japanese too, but they're really thin. Like Koyo makes them. The same guys that make that delicious ramen. Anyways, I used that inside of the spring rolls.
Shoe Vegan says Angie doesn't age.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
I mean, I do.
We do.
Like, I can see the difference, but I'm glad that you guys still enjoy
it's
me.
just a fact. Yeah, we all age through time. There's just no getting around that. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Peter's asked us before. What's that thing he was asking about? Like the zoodles or that machine?
Zoodles.
We have that machine,
I actually do. Yeah, it's just I
we just
forget
don't
what
use
they
it
call
much anymore.
It's a machine that it kind of has these little sharp things that hold the zucchini
in place,
and then you crank it like this, and it just makes one long zucchini
spiral.
Back when we were raw foodists,
we used it more.
I would do zoodles a lot, and then I think I just burned out, and now they just seem so slimy to me, and I don't want them anymore.
Should we just get rid of that machine? Because we're never going to use it again, to be honest with you. I have no desire.
I know you hate. I mean, I think you hate zoodles.
Should we just get rid of it? Should we just get rid of it?
Oh no!
I don't think Jared's still watching.
It probably was only $10 or $15.
If you're still watching, Jared, here in Long Beach, let us know. And if Angie wants to part with it, and if you want it, I'll hook it up to you.
That's funny. Yeah, I haven't done zoodles in years.
Yeah, I don't think I really like that much. Yeah.
I know, it's tough.
It's just I just rather, if I'm going to do that, I'd rather have, like you said, edamame noodle or something like that. Just the zucchini noodles, or maybe for some people it's good for them, but for me it's just not. I don't
really like it either. The reason why they got so popular is because so many people are afraid of so-called carbs. people completely misunderstand what a carb is in the first place, and so people are afraid of breads and noodles. And because so many people in America believe that they're celiac when they're not, they're like afraid to eat flour.
Check this out. Pot Thicken says it's great for shredding carrots. Do you think we'd ever use it for that?
Oh, shredding a carrot.
I guess if you want to shred it into little bits.
I think I have several ways that I can.
Oh, we have
shred
that like a grater thing.
I know. I always just end up using the hand grater, but I do actually have like the one of our blenders is also doubles as a food processor, and so I've got like the flat grating tool in there. I thought that I would really want a food processor to cut up all my vegetables, but it's like, it just seems like more work to like set up the machine and do the blades and then to clean it out afterwards, that I could have just already chopped or shredded it by hand. But I guess if one thing I haven't made in a long time is, and I have the recipe in the cookbook, is I make these little back when I was a raw foodist, I learned how to make these raw carrot cakes, and they're really freaking good. And that when I need a lot of carrots grated, then it's great to have a food processor.
What's cool about raw is we learned to make a lot of things, but you don't have to eat all raw. But the thing is, almost everyone, vegan or not, has some raw food. Most everyone will have some fruit or whatever, Not to say everything about raw is bad.
Yeah, there's quite a few raw recipes in both of the cookbooks, actually, because the carrot cakes are really, really delicious. They're a little bit of work, so I usually only make them a couple times a year now. But the oatmeal cookies, dude, I make those all the time. They're still like, I was always a little bit like, do oats count like as a raw foodist? Can you still eat oats? I guess there's some people that are like afraid of eating any kind of a grain as a raw foodist, but this was towards the end of my...
Didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't care. And I did research. I was like, oats, it turns out, are naturally gluten-free. The only reason that they end up having gluten is because they get cross-contaminated from wheat in the processing. Company. So I was like, if part of the reason someone's a raw food is because they want to avoid gluten, like, you could eat oats. But
yeah, Race, I agree with you. Likely true that most people should be eating more raw foods, and raw foodists should be eating more cooked foods.
Right,
It's nice, that nice balance in the middle there.
Just happy healthy vegan cookbook.
Yeah, it's not like I'm against raw food. I start off my day off as a raw foodist, basically.
I have a lot of raw food in there. I think in this... See, there's quite a few recipes in this cookbook that would have been in the first cookbook if I hadn't have decided that I didn't want to have dehydrator recipes in the first cookbook. I was afraid that people would use that as like, oh, you have to have a dehydrator to be a vegan or something. So
nope.
But then, like, because all these years later I'm still making those recipes, like, I don't make what do you call those things? The fruit burritos as much as I used to.
Those
back
are really
in the day.
sweet. Yeah.
The fruit burritos are delicious, but they're really sweet and sticky.
I think it hurt my gums or something.
I'll still make them occasionally for myself.
Well, Uncle Walt, yes, I agree with you. You should eat more oatmeal. Get back into that.
Oatmeal's so good.
Great, and Angie has some great. Which book has the oatmeal recipes?
Actually, the first book has an oatmeal, but I make the oatmeal even better now. I should have told people to put I should have told them to put flax.
Well, we can give it to Uncle Walt.
And
we'll share with Uncle Walt
chia seeds
with your oatmeal recipe. We're just gonna eat more oatmeal because we tried to make it more exciting, put more stuff in there, put some apples and things, raisins, stuff to make it more exciting.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, blueberries. Put blueberries.
Oh my god, blueberries and vanilla powder is so delicious.
Yeah, there's ways to make oatmeal really exciting.
Even strawberries is really good in there. It's like I grew up with those dumb little packets. They would be like strawberries and cream, blueberry,
and of course,
blah, blah, blah.
I have been known to put a banana in my oatmeal.
Yeah, but weirdly he doesn't cook the banana. He puts it cold on top.
Right at the end, yeah, just slice in a banana, yeah.
Yeah. When you guys put fruit in your oatmeal, do you just put raw fruit on the top or do you cook it into the oatmeal? Let me know.
Yeah.
Because I like it cooked in there. Savory oats. You know what? When we were at one of the Indian cash and carries, I saw that they do curry oats.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't even imagine.
I know. Curry oats.
My brain can't comprehend curry oats.
I know, yeah. So I guess that's a thing. Oh, how about this one? Okay.
There we go. Jordan puts the bananas on cold.
Okay.
G Lights, I put more on top.
Okay. I like to cook them.
Yeah, there's something to be said. Like apples, it's cool to cook them because you soften them up and they become like applesauce kind of. You put in
so good,
raisins, they rehydrate and they become more gushy. But
so
banana,
good.
just slice the banana in. Yeah, don't need to cook the banana.
I cooked the berries, see, but it's really good. Oh, but the cold banana top, yeah.
It depends. It really depends on what it is.
Raw and cooked equally, yeah. Savory oats. I'm the second person that makes savory oats. Okay. So what stuff do you guys put into your savory oats? Like, the savory could be so many different things.
And AJ puts frozen blueberries while it's cooking. That makes sense. That makes sense to put the frozen ones in
Delicious.
there.
So it makes it probably almost a little bit like a blueberry muffin, huh?
Yeah, get it more soft.
Are you even raw, bro? I will never be all raw again.
Yeah, write it down.
I mean, if I wanted to, for some reason, I thought it was important in my life to be size 0. I know exactly how to do it. You go all raw fruit.
That's what happened to you. You
salads.
became size 0 without trying.
Size 0. I look back now and I'm like, oh my god, what was I thinking?
I know. I look back at my photos from back then and too. Go, holy moly, I was super thin. I wasn't even trying. I was trying to eat as much as I could to maintain weight. It just wasn't working.
Yeah. Ooh, that's so cold on my back.
Okay, I'll turn. It was just getting warm with the door shut and all the lights on in here.
Coconut flakes and nuts. Wow. Yeah, Ryan can't eat coconut because it unfortunately raises your bad cholesterol.
Yeah, I'm just really conscious about avoiding the high saturated fat stuff. Yeah. Because now I want to get my blood tested, so I'm hoping next month to get my blood test. So now I don't want to blow it and go crazy.
Is the fruit burrito in your cookbook? Yes, it actually is shown the picture of it.
It's in the first book.
No, it should have been, but because it's made in a dehydrator.
Oh.
Yeah, because like it's my fruit burrito. It's basically I custom make round shaped fruit leathers, and then I slice up fruit in it.
Fruit, I got it.
Yeah, I'm getting into snacks. The snacks section has a lot of my favorite raw recipes.
There it is.
That I've been making since like 2011. Oh, here's the fruit burrito. Look at that thing. I used to eat these like.
It's really sweet, guys.
It's so
Be
sweet.
forewarned. If you have gum issues, you might not be able to eat it.
It's delicious.
It's delicious, but it's kind of hardcore.
It's so good.
Here's what it's like. You guys know what it's like to eat really sweet dates. It's like that, just really condensed, compact sweetness.
It's so good though. But another way you could, I mean, I call them burrito because they're basically burrito size. But I've also made them smaller so that they're like a little bite-sized sushi, which sometimes that can be kind of good to have a smaller, especially for a party. You can have little tiny ones.
Cool. Thanks for pointing it out, Peter. I'm just not a big fan of coconut in general, though.
Yeah. Here's the oatmeal cookies that I think I came up with that in like 2011. Oh, they're so good, you guys. I need to make some more right now. Oh, here's one that Tracy insisted. I used to make these when we first went raw. Like I started messing around with making chocolate avocado fudge, and I used to make those chocolate avocado pies like all the time.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
I make them all the time, but yeah, I hadn't made one forever. And Tracy's like, "You don't have any chocolate recipes in this cookbook." I was like,
"Gotta change that because you're Miss Chocolate."
I know. I was like, okay, my old fave, the chocolate avocado pie. So that made a comeback. Yeah, it's like here I am making the crust. The reason the one thing why I'm still hooked on my raw recipes is it's just so much easier to make like a raw crust. You just make the stuff, push it into the pan, and that's it. Like you don't have to worry about baking. And then you make the filling, you pour it in, you put it in the freezer, let it set up, good to go. And kale chips.
Another raw recipe.
Yeah, kale chips.
Put them in the dehydrator.
Kale chips is the entire reason why I got a dehydrator.
It is.
Because they're so expensive, like $6 for a
tiny bag that you and I could eat in like 5 minutes.
2 ounces or something.
But for $6, you can buy all the kale you'll ever need to fill up your entire dehydrator.
Yeah, it's like I make 5 trays of them at a time.
So it'd be like
delicious.
It'd be like $40 of kale chips.
Also, my kale chips are honestly they're better than any kale chips
they
we ever buy.
They're really good.
Some of them right here.
You guys, if you like kale chips, buy the book just for that alone, for the kale chip recipe.
So this shows you how we are not against raw food. Everything in the snacks is raw. Another one, my zucchini chips, very, very healthy. Like in the summertime, zucchini is so cheap and so abundant, and if you grow it, sometimes you end up with a ton of it. So I just started experimenting with dehydrating it and eating it like a chip. Oh my god, I could eat so many zucchinis worth in a chip format.
I wonder if you're still here, Jib the World. Thank you for the kind words there earlier. But yeah, it shows you we're not against raw food whatsoever. I'm just not into eating raw food 24/7, 7 days
Oh,
a
here's the
week.
carrot cake bites. I finally found them. They're super good. These are so great for bringing to parties.
And it's raw.
Yeah. I remember I used to always bring like little raw snacks with me to all of my yoga classes. And I had brought these carrot cake bites with me one time. And this girl, she's probably older than me, Sharon, I offered her one. She's like, oh my God, it's my birthday today and I love carrot cake. And she's like, oh my God, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. She was like so friendly with me ever since then.
It's funny how we can win over people just by not debating them, not making them feel like bad people, but just by feeding them good food and with a smile. You know, that's our strategy. Instead of calling someone a moron, you know, we give them good food and give them good information. That's happy, healthy vegan. So if some of you vegan activists out there think that's wrong, it's on you.
Oh, good night, George.
Yeah, it's getting late for especially for those on the East Coast.
Yeah, I suppose it would be.
See, Melanie, there's what I'm talking about. I like this channel because it's very wholesome and non-toxic. I guess we're kind of wholesome, but yeah, we're definitely not toxic.
Yeah. That is our credo. Like, we have to balance out all the toxicity going on YouTube.
Yeah, vegan and non-vegan, whatever. Just there's so much toxicity in the world these days, you know, which I'm totally against. I don't want to be part of the problem, you know. So yeah, thank you for appreciating us. It doesn't get
vegetables.
Doesn't get as many views, I know. You know, if you're more controversial and toxic, but you know that's not who we are. We'd be inauthentic. We'd be lying and acting if that were, you know, the kind of channel we made. But anyway.
Hi from the UK, from Spool String.
UK, it's like in the middle of the night in the UK.
Is it?
I think so. 4 in the morning?
4 in the morning. Maybe they have a very early morning. Maybe they're gonna go on a big run or something.
Maybe, huh?
Or maybe they had a big Friday night.
Kat likes my line there. Good food with a smile.
Yeah.
We should make a t-shirt or something.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, a music question. What preamps do we use for recording? Okay, I won't go too long on this one, but for any of you music recording geeks out there, I have okay, I don't know how technical to get, but I use something called an Advocacy MA5. It's basically a sort of a 500 rack series version of a Neve 10733 preamp, like probably the most classic holy grail kind of preamp sound. I also have a Chandler little devil mic pre. Those are my main two, but I use the Advocacy MA5. It's got just a really fat, thick, beautiful sound. So yeah. Let's see. 12 noon in Japan. All right, cool. Angie's changing the lighting on us.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've been kind of going back and forth, experimenting with how to light the backlight. Should I do blue, white, or reddish tint? You know. I thought that last video you and I did in here about our 8-year anniversary.
It was very blue.
I didn't like the blue, so I changed it after that. See, we're always tweaking. See,
I feel like I'm on Star Trek.
Yeah, I'm always kind of tweaking, changing things. We're always trying to perfect our art, no matter if it's our music, our videography, our photography. Just try to get better as we progress through time and age through time. Ooh.
Whoa. It's like underwater.
We got these bulbs off like Amazon for pretty cheap, these smart bulbs. They're
those
pretty
are crazy.
They're pretty cool though, all the stuff you can do. Hey, Mujita's here.
Oh, once I started getting funky with the lights.
All of our moderators have showed up tonight, even though we're not going to be on too much longer.
I know.
Angie, you need your Star Trek dress.
I do need my Star Trek dress. That's so funny. God, I haven't worn a dress in so long.
Since we're on the latter phase of our live stream here, we could have a moody light to kind of take them out, you know, here,
That's so funny.
The blue makes for a very mellow atmosphere, says Cactus 9.
I know, I feel so mellow. Actually, there's some crazy settings on here, too.
Oh, no, don't do those epileptic ones or anything. No, I'm not ready for that right now. No.
All right.
This is fine.
Is this too sickly, you guys?
Yeah, let us know if you guys are fine with this mood light.
Yeah. So funny. Or regular.
Yeah, I can go either way. It's all good.
Love you so bad.
Let's see.
I just turned it down a little.
Okay, cool.
It's kind of hard because to look into the camera, I have to stare directly into the light bulb.
We'll just make it a little mellower here.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel mellow. That pizza and everything.
Yeah, ready to kind of chill out, huh? we got up a little early for us.
I woke up at like 6 a.m. I couldn't fall back asleep. I ended up watching a whole episode of
your Korean
show.
Drama show.
Yeah, right now I'm watching a show called Flower of Evil. It's on. I'm all into this app called Viki that has Asian content, a lot of episodic content. There's movies too, but I always end up watching the episodic content. And so they've been saying, like, they gave a list of all the things that they're gonna take off the service and put into like the high premium paid service on the 21st. So I've been trying to watch Flower of Evil, so I ended up watching a whole episode.
We gotta tell them about that movie, that documentary we saw on HBO Max about influencers. You guys have to see this thing if you have HBO Max. Fortunately, we had it because we were watching that QAnon series.
I started to tell the story earlier and then we got off track.
It's called Fake Famous.
Yeah.
Check it out. Just check it out. If you have HBO Max, check it out. They follow, basically the producers were trying to take, they interviewed a bunch of younger people and they selected 3, and their goal was to, at all costs, make them famous on Instagram. Buy them followers, buy them comments, buy them likes, and see if they could turn any of them into like real famous or not. So check it out. You'll see the world of influencing, and it's something that really turns us off. That even though we sometimes get called influencers, that's so not what we're about or anything. We're ourselves. We're our brand. We're vegan activists. We don't need to be hawking stuff. And if I want to say though, if you ever see us talk about a product, that you can know that we are into it. Like, Clean Machine Green Protein. You see me talk about it all the time because I really do use it, and those guys are friends of mine too, and they're a vegan company. But yeah, barring stuff like that, we are not influencers. Like
influencer, like, is at least the way they described it, and I think the way that most people perceive it, are kind of like jobless people that spend all their time on Instagram hawking products for money.
Yeah,
that's basically it. And I mean, obviously I'm promoting our cookbook and our t-shirts, but that's because it's our products. Like, yeah, people do approach us and try to get us to like represent their products
every day. They DM you on Instagram. I get several emails a day, just the craziest stuff, you know.
Yeah, so there was 3 people. One of them, I think his name was Chris, and we totally related to
Chris
that guy.
Chris is the one that was actually trying his best to get rid of the robot followers. He said, I don't want to like represent all this weird stuff. I'm representing me and my thing. And I would go, yes, that's what we're doing too. I don't want some company to put the words in my mouth and represent them. We represent us. And speaking with Evelyn, just bought 2 of our ebooks.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Evelyn. Thanks so much.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, and then there was another guy. He had only had like 300 followers organically on Instagram when he got roped into this, and then he immediately ended up getting freaked out because someone that he had known in real life started like saying all this crazy stuff to him on there. Yeah. And I understand that. I remember the first time that I did a vidcast, it was before I joined YouTube. I was on this other network, and I was doing like a weekly show where I would just talk about my life and what I was doing. And I was okay with it when strangers were watching the show, but once people I knew started watching the show, I actually freaked out and I pulled the plug and I stopped doing it. I was like, oh my God, I hate this. So it's why Ryan kind of had to twist my arm a little bit to get me to come on YouTube, because I was freaked out. But yeah, but then the third person, there was a girl, she was an actress. A struggling actress and model who, had to like have a day job. And she was the one that thrived because these people, not only did they buy followers for them, but they also were setting up photo shoots and things so that she would appear to be a really successful influencer.
We're giving too much away. Yeah, we're spoiling it.
So she thrived, and then seeing her journey is what made me think about all the things that I didn't like about Instagram and so like that Not Milk person I mentioned earlier, they wanted me to bake something for them.
It's like, no.
They didn't want to pay me any money, and I'm supposed to invent a recipe with their product and show it. I don't even know if I like it yet.
What we often do, if something sounds interesting, I'll say, well, you can send us some free stuff to try out, and if we like it, then maybe we'll get back to you and talk about doing something. But that happens often. They'll send us stuff, but we just never end up writing it back, because either it's like, it's all right. Yeah. or it's like, okay, but it's not that great, you know. So anyway,
if something is really good, then I don't mind talking about like we love Karma nuts.
oh
like,
yeah, Karma nuts, yeah.
I love I happily invented recipes with Karma nuts because I was gonna do it anyway, you know, like.
Yeah, I'm saying if you see us talking about something, it's something that we would want to use on our own. We're just stoked to get some.
Actually, that brings up something I was thinking about talking about today.
What's that? Angie opens up here.
Oh, well, you know, like when quarantine started, I just felt weird about. I didn't like. I was like, well, how can I act like everything's normal and just like hawk vegan products for people or whatever? Like, I asked Vegan Cuts to stop sending me things because I just felt weird about it. And like, the thing was about, you know, Vegan Cuts or it's not that Vegan Cuts is a problem, like any box service, because I was sent another one once before too. Like, the idea of unboxing something, like, just because I've opened the box and shown things and maybe tasted it or put it on my face or whatever, like, and you know, made a thumbnail and a video, it seems as if I've already given it my stamp of approval.
It's like an endorsement, which it's not.
But I don't even know what it is.
We're just opening the box for the first time.
I don't even know. So they've already gotten an endorsement before I've even decided if I like it. And then with beauty products, like most of the beauty products I really couldn't use in the moment. Like, I can't wash my hair in the moment on video.
Yeah, exactly.
And stuff like that. So I just felt like it just didn't make sense to me to unbox products and then maybe not even use them. Like, it just didn't make sense. But so then a few months ago, I noticed that I had a number of like these Vegan Cuts beauty bags kind of just stashed in my office. And I was just ignoring them. So I was going through them and I was like, well, you know, maybe there's still some good usable stuff in here. I shouldn't just ignore it because I feel guilty that I didn't, you know, do anything with it. And so I noticed I had a number of sheet masks and I was like, well, you know, people always like to do like self-care Sunday or something. And maybe I'll start trying to do a sheet mask like once a week. So I actually ended up having, between the Vegan Cuts ones and ones that I had gotten sent directly from companies and stuff, I tried like 4 or 5 different brands of sheet masks. So I thought, hey, actually, now that I've tried all these sheet masks, I actually know what these products are and I actually can have an opinion, unlike before.
Be like, whoa, I don't know what's going on. I'm just putting this crap on me.
Yeah, I can't put a sheet mask on with full makeup anyway. So like I would start to do a sheet mask and like read my book or like get in the bath and do a sheet mask. So I thought, well, now I could finally actually make a video like sheet mask shootout and tell people like what I thought about them. Like, I don't know if anyone needs a vegan sheet mask shootout, but I could finally do that.
Let's see. Angry Vegan wants to, would we be in TV commercials for vegan products if given the opportunity? Well, first of all, I don't think we're that kind of celebrity. We're what's known as micro celebrities.
Totally.
You know, I've always been in that world ever since I started. You know, when I got my record label signed me back in 1991, whatever. I've always been on this micro celebrity level, so I don't think we're that type of celebrity. That said, if someone like, say, you know, like a Mercy for Animals reached out and wanted us to do something, a commercial shot, yeah, I would totally do that, no question, you know. But I don't think we're the material to go out and be a brand ambassador for Beyond Meat. That's for stuff like Chris Paul, JaVale McGee, you know, real NBA athletes, not little peanuts guys like us. Yeah. That said, if you want to hook up with us, Ethan Brown, give me a call.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. AJ Vintage. That would be fun to see, Angie. Yeah, so I might do that. Yeah, and then I had also thought, I was like, oh, you know, maybe I could do a video that was like, you know, like vegan products. You know, vegan products I was sent that I actually like, you know, because sometimes people send me stuff and I do end up really loving it. I'd say for the bulk of the things I actually got from those kind of like beauty boxes, to be really frank, 3/4 of the stuff I really didn't care about at all. I would be like, oh my god, not another serum. Like, I don't want to put oil directly on my face. That's not, I know some people swear by them. I just never found any personal value in them, but every once in a while there would be something that I would like. So I was like, well, you know, I should get out of the thought that everything has to be unboxed fresh and instead just show stuff that I thought was pretty good.
So Pills makes a good point. Said you and Ryan never claimed that you liked all the products. You seem to explain that well in our video. Something that came across.
Like when we're trying snacks.
The vegan cut snacks. We're just saying, hey, we're just trying this stuff out to like just explore along with you guys the many options that are out there. And we would say, we were really honest. Like, ew, this thing
I know.
tastes kind of
Something's
gross.
gross. I don't mind saying
We're
it's
not going to
gross.
lie to you because it's gross. We don't even think it's good. You go out and buy it. And if something's
know,
awesome, we'll tell like, wow, I've never
seriously.
heard of this company or this chocolate bar, but it's awesome. So we were always trying to be as honest as we could.
Travis, that will not happen. Look at Travis.
What did Travis say?
Do a Beyond Meat challenge for 30 days.
I'd see if I could dunk after that.
Whoa.
Wow. You know,
Uh.
like, I eat nothing beyond meat, but I need to get my veggies and my bananas too. I guess if I just had a Beyond Meat product for 30 days, I could probably do that, you know, but I wouldn't do that just for the hell of it. They'd have to contact me and work some kind of deal out to like change my life that much.
It's expensive too.
Yeah, it's expensive,
like
exactly.
$6 a package if you're lucky.
But
Uncle Walt, I do have an Animal Friends that I need to.
Oh, yeah, just
edit
talking
together.
about that.
I literally was talking about it today. I thought I was gonna do it today, but we ended up getting busy.
yeah, you have all this animal footage that
I have a lot.
needs to be assembled.
Like 2 raccoons came through 2 days in a row last week. I got a little footage of them, and yeah, there's been, you know, like, our relationship to the different cats outside has kind of changed. I got more footage of them. What's the other thing I was gonna say? Yes. Oh, the snacks. I had an idea. So yeah, so because we're not getting these vegan cuts boxes anymore, but I have seen on the live streams a lot of times people are asking Ryan like, when are you gonna do another snack trying? I was like, hey, why don't we just you know, I mean, it's fun getting free snacks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's fine. But like I said, you know, only half of them maybe were good.
Yeah, but
In all honesty.
what if we
But-
spent our own money?
Yeah, we could spend our own money. And I was like, oh, because we finally went to Trader Joe's for the first time in a year recently.
Yeah.
And
We're surprised at all the cool
they have a lot of
stuff.
vegan snacks and stuff there. So I was like, what if we just picked a couple things from Trader Joe's, like trying Trader Joe's snacks?
Live or in a
Live.
video? Live?
We could just do it
So like
live.
on a Friday night, maybe next Friday, we'll just do a live Trader Joe's.
And then like, you know, and in Perfect, I've noticed they have quite a few good like house brand snacks.
Well, trying imperfect produce vegan.
Vegan
That's
snacks.
a good idea. I don't mind spending my own money on stuff that we like, you know.
It's like, of course, okay, I'm not going to get paid by either of those companies or get free stuff, you know.
But we
'cause
didn't
they're
get
big
paid
and they don't
anyway. It was
care.
like if someone used our code.
Yeah, we
that's
didn't get
only
paid.
time.
Yeah, we got the free box of vegan cut snacks, and when you guys would use the code, I would get $3.
Yeah,
In
$3.
fact, even to this day, the thing was the original owners never paid us.
It took them like 2 years of us complaining.
multiple
And they said, well, the
complaints.
guy that needs to help you, he's overseas right now, and he'll be out of contact for like 3 months. Like, what?
No, the original owner was total scoundrel. He did not pay. So
They finally did. They did pay us. In case you guys
They
are
finally,
watching this,
yeah.
there, you
I
did
think
pay us.
after 2 years, I think we
But
did
literally,
get
it took 2
did we
years.
get $500 maybe?
I think if after 2 years of work,
After
it was
2 years of work.
It was something like that. I don't think it was that much, but
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So people thought that we would get these a-holes saying that we're selling out. We're like, what are you talking about? We didn't get paid anything.
We got nothing.
We got a box of
box
free
of food.
snacks, trial size snacks.
We sell our souls for a box of snacks.
I
You kidding?
know. That was when I first was like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. And then they got a new owner, and those people were really good about not only about paying, but being transparent about it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know what the pay rate was supposed to be when we weren't getting paid for 2 years.
Exactly.
So then these new owners are like, okay, we will give you $3 if they use this code. And I'm like, oh, well, it's good to know, you know? But anyways, we learned last year that everything is not always what you assume it is.
Yeah, watch this Back to the Movie on HBO Max. Check it out.
Yeah.
Fake famous.
And it's just crazy because some people on Instagram who don't seem to be doing anything other than taking photos are making just like thousands and thousands of dollars. And then here we were doing all this stuff
Not
for
getting
no
anything.
payment at all. So I'm just like, okay,
We're doing this wrong.
Yeah,
Just
so-
get out of this.
I know I don't want to be part of this whole weird thing because I don't want to try to finagle for contracts and stuff with people, and I also don't want to get screwed over.
Yeah, I don't mind spending a little of our own money, and we'll use some of your guys'
Just to-
donations
yeah,
here on the live stream,
exactly.
and just pick what we want at Trader Joe's or whatever, and
Yeah.
eat it here.
You guys could even maybe if you wanted to like give a donation, say try this particular snack that you guys like at Trader Joe's, and we'll go and buy it and try it.
Let's plan for that. That'll be easier than getting the PlayStation hooked up. Let's plan for that. Really? Next Friday.
I was hoping to do PlayStation and snacks.
I'll order it, but I can't guarantee it's all going to work. So you know how tech is. I don't want to make any promises, but I know we can go to Trader Joe's and buy stuff. That's easy. That's the slam dunk.
Actually, today's the day when I placed my imperfect produce order, and I put on my list right now this, I think it's called Chicka Booms, maybe the brand. It's some kind of vegan sweet and salty popcorn. I don't know if I have any other snacks on there. I could look. I got banana nibble. What do they call them? Some kind of banana bites last time, and those were really good.
yeah. You got those at Trader Joe's?
No, I got those from Perfect.
Okay. Let's see. Here's something. Star Cradle. If you decide to purchase any snacks from Trader Joe's,
tell me. I
highly recommend their organic jalapeno seasoned corn and rice puffs.
See, I haven't seen those.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Wow. Right, I don't know if I can do the jalapenos, but maybe Ryan can.
Let's see.
Was Uncle Walt hitting the block button there?
Rank different vegan foods from Sprouts too. There's too many options at Sprouts probably. I think Trader Joe's will keep us busy
Sprouts
for a while.
is the other one too, but it would have to be. I want to stick with house brand stuff. I think, like stuff that's unique to a store.
What's that?
Like if I got stuff from Sprouts, I wouldn't want to just get like Follow Your Heart and stuff. It would have to be like
Eddie's. I'm not Uncle Eddie's, but I was thinking of Vegan Rob's.
Yeah, it would have to be like a house brand one, I think.
Yeah, there's many ways we could do that. Pablo likes your hair, and he asked twice, "How old is she?"
What?
I think he's talking about you.
53.
Angie's 53 years old. I'm glad you like her hair, which, by the way, is all natural, not platinum dyed or anything that.
Is Mandy bagging on me because I was tucking my hair behind my ear? What's the grooming BS?
I bet Angie was a hippie. Why don't you tell Angie what you were back in your day?
Back in my day, it's still my day.
It's still your day, yeah.
I was hardcore punk rock. That's when I turned vegetarian. It was because of a
straight edge punk rock.
No, they weren't straight edge. They were just like angry.
Okay.
MDC. Millions of dead cops.
So no, not hippie. The completely opposite side of the spectrum. She had those like London spiky spikes.
I'm literally wearing a BTS shirt right now. Yeah.
And then after that, more like industrial and goth, sort of, kind of.
Yeah. I was into like industrial, like skinny puppy and Knights Reb. I guess to a lesser extent, 9 Inch Nails. I was a model.
Let's see. It's a compliment. Lol, did she call me a biatch? No one called anyone a biatch. We don't call people names here.
I called Ryan a biatch.
You called me.
Because you said back in your
day.
And
you called me.
Oh, still my day.
Yeah, I know. It called me.
I'm totally joking.
Yeah, if anyone's the biatch, it would be me.
Yeah.
It's funny that we say biatch. This morning when I was lifting, gin and juice came on. Biatch. I just love at the end, the last two choruses, that biatch.
Biatch. With my mind on my money and my money
all the
on
other
my
times
mind.
it's laid back, and those last two. Biatch. Yeah, anyway.
Biatch.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm a big fan for the Dr. Dre production. No, Angie, someone asked if you saw videos about the YouTube grooming, and I said, this is about the beauty influencer grooming allegations. This isn't towards you, Angie. Oh, cool, man.
Okay.
Mandy.
I know what you're talking about, the grooming thing.
Yeah, we're talking. Okay.
Dude, I spend more time on Twitter than... I don't barely go on Facebook anymore, but I spend more time on Twitter than any of the other social medias. And, like... in the trending topics, so many different YouTubers are getting busted for being inappropriate with their fan base.
Like sexual?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah. They don't always do it on YouTube, though. A lot of times it'll be on another app, like Snapchat or WhatsApp or something like that. But yeah, it's been a crazy year for like really, really big YouTubers.
Well, we're not really big YouTubers.
We're tiny,
and we don't
talk to you guys.
We don't touch our fans.
Yeah, we don't talk to you guys in DM. There's no dick pics, nothing like that.
I'm sorry if that's some of your guys' fantasies, but not gonna happen on our channel. No, not even an OnlyFans of us or anything.
No OnlyFans.
Nothing of the
That
sort.
will never happen.
Yeah, let's write it down. Will never happen. Unless it's one of those ones where like those guys just talk and they don't do anything naughty, but I don't even think I'd bother. I would just hang out here, right? I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
If we want to talk to you guys, we do it right here.
Exactly. So it's not gonna happen.
So crazy. Yeah. Big YouTubers are lame anyway. Cactus 9 knows it's about these tiny micro celebrities.
It's all about the micro celebrities, right? Micro. The more micro, the better.
We learned about that concept of micro celebrity like before we were in YouTubers. Remember there was the concept of like if you have 1,000 fans,
you're a micro.
You can make a living. Kind of thing. If you have stuff to sell to your 1,000 fans, I suppose. Oh, we tried to groom Bray Sliver.
Groom him to what? To be
just
what?
To be a moderator.
Oh, that's okay. We didn't try to touch him though, or anything like that.
Oh, Kay is here. I didn't even see Kay. OnlyFans has a reputation. OnlyFans was started for porn stars. Yeah. Initially, and somehow
now they're trying to branch. They're trying to rebrand themselves, but everyone knows what their core business model is. You know? I'm not saying that's bad or good. I'm just saying we all know what it is, you know, even though they're trying to get a little more mainstream appeal.
OnlyFans mukbangs. That's crazy. Yeah.
Well, you touch our hearts. That's what we touch. We touch your hearts. Nothing inappropriate. Yeah, no Matt Gaetz kind of situation or anything like that.
Yeah, that dude is crazy, dude.
But Mandy loves the smaller channels. That'd be us, Mandy, because they're typically more authentic and more genuine. Yeah, I agree. Once they blow up and it becomes their career, usually gets lost. I can understand why. I could see how it's just really weird getting famous. I've had tastes of fame throughout my life. Nothing big, but I've seen that what that transition is like from micro celebrity to the next levels in myself and others that have actually gone down that journey. And it can really F with your head. So, but I think we're old.
It made me backpedal, if anything. Yeah. I was like, I want to get back to where I was when it was just fun.
Yeah, fun and doing your own thing.
Yeah, because you know, what happens is they turn into that influencer thing we're talking about, where
fake famous.
It's all about brands approaching you and telling you exactly what to do and how to do it, and making you jump through their hoops, you know, in return for a check. So you sell your soul.
That's why I didn't hook up with that dumb water can.
There
you guys are asking me. I forgot what brand it was, but you guys asked me, how come you don't have that water can deal like all these other influencers on YouTube have? And I said, I don't know. And one day they reached out to me and I saw the deal they wanted and it was completely stupid. Yeah. They wanted this. This isn't it, but they wanted their dumb can to be in like it's somewhere in the video. Like say I'm bagging on Joe Rogan or some guy on Seaspiracy or whatever. They wanted the dumb can to be visible. I go, that's totally not organic. My viewers are going to see exactly what's up. How about if we just let me show it on the live streams? Because this is organic. I'm drinking water all the time.
Yeah, is there any in there?
Yeah. And they said no. It's like, no, here's the way I do things. You want to work with me? Let's do it. If not, I'm not going to be your cookie cutter person. And
well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have been so bad to have the thing sitting there and you're talking about Seaspiracy, but then at some point you had to grab the bottle and say specific things about it.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm not going to break out of my important vegan message to pimp some water bottle company I don't care about.
I mean, it makes no sense.
So yeah, that's me being authentic, saying, no, I don't want your measly like $400 or something like that to show it in 10 videos. I go, 10 mentions?
10
Are you kidding?
Videos?
What's that, like
for
$40 a mention or something like that?
No, I mean, like, there's girls that put one photograph on a story on Instagram and get
thousands.
Like $4,000.
Yeah.
You know, no, thanks.
Yeah, so
stupid.
Yeah, product placement. I said, look, that's totally unorganic, but if you want to let me just drink organically on my live streams, then you'll get more than 10 videos. You'll get hundreds of them. I was trying to say, you can't put a round peg in a square whatever thing. I'm going.
A square peg in a round hole.
Here's how I roll. If you can't work with that and bend to my way of doing things, we have no.
Brian had a bad experience a couple years ago. A couple years ago, he thought, well, if everyone else is getting paid for mentions, why shouldn't I? And like, I'll try it. And then the person he tried to work with,
oh god,
I had already said no to many times in the past, but he's like, well, let's finally say yes.
And that didn't turn out all that well.
Yeah, like he made the video and they had to see it first, and they're like, no, we don't want this, we don't want that.
I'm not going to mention who these videos were for, but yeah.
And then like
it's one that many vegan influencers have been sponsored by these guys, and they just didn't like. Anyway,
just like if we can't say what we really think about a product
in the way that we
want to say it, then
Screw
it's
it.
We're not going to read a script for crying out loud.
Yeah, exactly.
Then they started trying to tell us exactly like, instead of the video that you explained to us in our meeting what you were going to do and we said yes, don't do that video anymore, which is actually useful to the people watching, but do this video where you get your friends and family to come and you sit around.
Drink this crap together.
And like, we don't do videos like that.
Our fans would laugh at that.
We don't have tea parties.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we figured we are not influencer types whatsoever. I mean,
out.
I mean, we have to stay true to what we believe in, and it's all about our authenticity. I think that's
if we give
the most important
we got
thing.
Nothing.
Yeah, if we lose our authenticity, we're just whatever.
Hey, like I said, I was hardcore punk when I was growing up.
Yeah,
and like I still have like that sense.
We're very
like,
punk rock.
I have to be me. Yeah, we're that way too. But like he was on a label when I joined the band. We like quit the label and we're like, we're gonna do it all ourselves because we want to be in charge of everything. Like, we want to maintain it. If we had given our music to someone that had signed it all under their what's that thing called, like for the lyrics and stuff, like the songwriting.
Yeah, we really would steal all our royalties.
Like we wouldn't be able to put the music on YouTube because we have some songs that were on compilations, and every time I try to put them on the video, we end up getting clocked by someone else's company.
Even though it's our song that we released on our album, but since it's also on some other guy's compilation on their label, they claim rights to it. But yeah, Ray Sliver said, Ryan and Angie Tea Party, do they think you're British? and Black Hiss said, I would unsubscribe with quickness.
I know.
I would too.
A woo tea party.
Yeah, so.
No, but believe me, people will try to tell us all the time, like, what to do with their products and how to feel about it, and we're just like, no thanks, we'd rather not have it.
I mean, we've been on YouTube, as the title shows here, 8 years. You guys know who we are. If we're all of a sudden, like Vanna White, she doesn't really talk, but you know what I'm saying.
Vanna White,
just look at this great thing, you guys would know, like, where did this all of a sudden come from?
Irritating. I honestly really believe that that kind of activity is what leads to some people suddenly not being vegan because they get an offer they can't refuse.
Look at all this money over in this green pasture.
Yeah, exactly.
Butcher Box will give me how much if I say veganism sucks?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, veganism killed me. $10,000? Sure.
I know. If believe me, if someone ever comes to us with that deal, we will show all the receipts.
I will. This is my pledge to you guys. If we ever get this deal, because I know a lot of you guys think a lot of these anti-vegan, and even one vegan channel whose name I shall not mention her name. Anyway, a lot of us have wondered if like meat companies, or at least if not meat companies like Butcher Box, but maybe an arm of the meat and dairy industry lobbying groups pay them a salary or a lump sum to say bad crap about vegans. So if they ever come to us, our pledge is to secretly go along with it, collect all the emails, screenshot everything.
Oh yeah, and then, this sounds very interesting. Tell me more. And then
right before we have to sign a contract, we'll just tell them to F off, and we'll show you the whole thing. We'll blow it up and just expose.
So don't tell.
Don't tell anyone, but we pledge to. We will show you if this ever happens to us.
Like they're all speculating. It's so funny, you guys. But seriously, I mean, I kind of wish that someone would approach us so that we could blow the lid off of it.
I want to. That'd be the best investigative reporting of our careers if we could expose this.
I know. Like, it was really awesome, like, a few years ago when we were able to blow the lid open on all the BS that the egg industry was doing.
But they weren't talking to us.
The egg industry, yeah, they never spoke to us.
They were reaching out to health influencers.
Health influencers and mommy vloggers.
Mommy
bloggers, especially, they hit them
so
hard.
So you have these mommies. Yeah, every day before Junior goes off to school, we pack him an egg and an egg sandwich because it makes him healthy. That kind of crap.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, well, we can't have actual doctors suggest eggs because eggs aren't actually healthy.
So we have to pay these poor guys on YouTube and Instagram or whatever.
Exactly. But it is so suspicious how so many of these raw foodists that turn, meat lovers, they use the same talking points. They seem to say the same things. What's going on?
Let's see. I'm not sure what happened.
All right.
Here. I think Tracy sent us Tracy
Alexander
for the Trader Joe's mukbang.
Oh,
thanks so much, Tracy.
Oh, Trader Joe's mukbang.
Yeah, lit up on my watch in this weird way.
Oh my gosh! I'll tell you one thing we already know that we love from Trader Joe's for snacking is their freaking banana bread. Are you surprised?
Banana bread. I love the banana bread. That's why I went back in a couple weeks ago. It's been over a year since I had the banana bread.
Yeah, I go, now that I have gotten my first vaccine shot, I think I could get some banana bread.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I've been venturing into more stores now. So, all right, Tracy, thanks. I think that puts it over the edge. I think we will have to plan for next Friday, Trader Joe's, our custom-picked Trader Joe's vegan mukbang items.
Fun.
That sounds fun. That's way better than any vegan cuts box.
Yeah, so there's a number of Trader Joe's vegan accounts on Instagram. So I was like looking at some of those to see what was new. So I'll try to do some research and figure out what they've got. But yeah, feel free to let us know what some of your favorite Trader Joe's snacks are. Trader Joe brand, yes.
Well, Uncle Walt, I plan to do some more videos about exposing the fishing industry's lies about how they're trying to say Seaspiracy is a bunch of propaganda and misinformation. So I have some more stuff to follow up on that. I just didn't want to do 2 in a row. So yeah, probably you'll see something next week from me. Addressing some of that nonsense from the seafood industry.
Mm-hmm. So who has been here since we actually were eating the pizza?
Yeah, who has been here?
I feel like we've been online forever.
We've been on a long time. Let me see how long we've been on.
I feel like it's been like 3 hours.
Yeah, this is a long one. Actually, we started about 6.
Yeah, we did.
6:05 or something.
What is it now?
So, let's see. Wait.
8:32?
How come you're not there? This is weird.
Whoa, that's freaky, dude.
This is like from a long time ago. Oh, here it goes. I think the timer's catching up.
Whoa, I left just to get the cookies.
Wow, that's where it happens to be at. Okay, it says 2 hour 46 minutes.
What? We've been doing this for like 3 hours?
Okay.
No wonder I'm fading.
Yeah, we're going to have to get going soon, guys. Yeah, it's not vegan brain fog. This is a long live stream.
This is like super extroverted for me right now.
Let's see. So what you guys are talking about here.
What's new? Like, let's do a super quick round if you guys have some things you just need to know or you want to let us.
Okay. Let's see.
I've been here since the pizza. Jordan's a real one.
Wow, yeah, Jordan has been here the
is
entire
a real
time,
one.
I think. Oh, my God.
Oh, wait, who was Jordan arguing with the guy the other day? What now? He reckoned Gordon Ramsay only made vegan steak because of Bill Gates?
What? Bill Gates?
Oh, my God.
First of all, Bill Gates is not vegan. All right? Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot all about that. I saw Vegan Zombie today had made a vegan recipe from Gordon Ramsay, babe.
Yeah, it's going around. I thought Sweet Simple Vegan did it too.
Yeah, apparently it was difficult to make, but he said it was delicious.
Aw.
We used to watch that show, that chef show.
Not Hell's.
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen.
No, and then we like the other one where we go around and fix people's effed up restaurants.
Yeah, I don't remember what that one's called. Wait. It can't be Hell's Kitchen.
No, Hell's Kitchen was when he had his own. Yeah. He's training the people. Anyway.
Anyways, yeah. There was always rats in every place I went to, huh?
Let's see. Any last questions?
Has Angie ever been in a fight? Like a fist fight?
No, she's not. We're non-violent people. We're vegans, you know.
I used to have a little violent streak when I was younger.
But you're vegan now.
I remember one
Kitchen Nightmare. That's a show.
Kitchen Nightmare. Thank you. Once at summer camp, there was, I don't know, some girl was talking crap about me, and I found out about it. And I remember I was really mad, and I was like walking down the hill to find her. And when I found her, I literally kicked her in the butt.
You kicked her in the butt?
I kicked her in the butt.
She didn't get to her.
She didn't fall down.
That's good.
I just shocked her.
Even your attack was peaceful.
I kicked her
relatively.
in the butt. I mean, if you're going to kick anywhere, the butt's the best place.
That's the most cushion for the pushing there, yeah. All right, so any last questions before we go? Aziz. That's why I trust your message, guys, because you feel our authenticity. Thank you. I said that's probably one of our strongest assets is that we're authentic. I don't say you shouldn't do some business, and we do a little bit, but I know that when you do it, your message will get affected. Respect. Thank you, Aziz. Thank you.
That. But that's why I was just like, if I'm going to sell anything, I want to sell things that reflect us and our life, like our music, our recipes, our cookbooks and our t-shirts.
Yeah.
Which we do still have t-shirts. I haven't even tried selling t-shirts to you guys today, but we have a lot of the sleeveless tees right now in stock.
The muscle tee.
I'll
show that really quick before we go.
There's quite a few of them in the background.
Yeah, what happened is I made a pretty big order before winter time.
And then it got cold. It's just finally warming up now.
Yeah.
I think we might have sold two of them.
A couple last week.
Yeah.
We have a decent amount of these in stock right now. We're just about out of the tie-dye shirts. I think I have one size. I forgot. I think maybe one large shirt or something like that.
Oh my gosh,
but we have a lot of the muscle tees. And we have a decent supply of the black tees.
Okay, cool.
I predict
they're both unisex size.
This coming week, you will see me make a t-shirt order.
Ooh,
really? I haven't made one for since before the holidays, I believe.
Did you finally sell out on the ladies' purple Razorback? I thought I remember you sent one out the other day.
I think so. I'll have to take a look. So
I'll probably just phase that out since we've got the unisex gray.
Yeah, I'll put
muscle tee.
I'll put that in the chat here.
Okay.
shop.happyhealthyvegan.org for any of our stuffs. But this has been a fun live stream with Angie. It's cool when you come. Yeah, we're going to talk about slightly different things than when I'm just here by myself.
I thought we'd talk about music, but we never did. Shocking.
We'll do that another time. It's all good. Yeah.
I'm just saying the new Baekhyun EP is really good. So we got the HBO Max just for 1 month or whatever because we wanted to watch that Q expose.
Oh wait.
Oh hey.
Another.
Eddie Veggie.
I think Eddie Veggie donated earlier.
Oh, for Vegan Trader Joe's. Woo!
Trader Joe's showcase.
Well, that was it, just for Vegan Trader Joe's. So thank you, Eddie Veggie. We're definitely now, especially you and Tracy here, donated at the end. You did more than supplied us for the Trader Joe's shopping.
Really? Awesome.
So this is cool. I like this model. You guys just give us some money and we'll just go to Trader Joe's and do the showcase.
Yeah, this seems easier than having no idea what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Because this way we don't have to get stuff that's got a bunch of garlic or a bunch of ginger or
something that tastes like a piece of protein powder or something.
Yeah, I know. So many protein bars.
I know.
No. Now we'll just get things that are probably going to be delicious.
Probably. We know already a lot of things we're going to buy. So yeah. I'm looking forward to next Friday.
Oh my God. Oh, Tofutti Cuties is not house brand, but maybe we'll find another flavor of Trader Joe's house brand ice cream.
Aziz missed the pizza party. So remember, next Friday, around the same time, sometime between 6, 7 Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. This is kind of cool. If this keeps going on, you guys are going to make Fridays like an exciting day.
Well, yeah. That's why I was like, I know that he's historically been doing the Fridays by himself, but then you started doing Wednesdays pretty much every week and sometimes Mondays by yourself. So I was like, Friday could be like our time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like party time.
Yeah, this will be fun. Like party because Angie's be here. We'll eat some food, and you guys are here. So, yeah, this could be something fun for Fridays for a bit now. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, Mandy likes Whole Foods. Yeah, we used to shop there a lot before this whole COVID thing. So yeah, I'm sure we'll go back.
It's been a long time.
We'll do a Whole Foods vegan snacking too. But yeah, definitely, I'm really looking forward to Trader Joe's because we haven't been going there at all. For the past, even before COVID, we stopped going.
Because Instacart doesn't go there.
And even before that, though, we were just we're primarily just going to Whole Foods. So I miss Trader Joe's. So it's changed a lot, and I'm excited to go to some more stuff. Cool. Tracy's looking
It's
forward
hard
to
to
it.
park at the Trader Joe's parking lot. I think that was part of why we stopped going there.
Yeah, we just got to go to a weird time,
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's not crowded. It is a kind of small lot.
Onion and garlic challenge. Never.
No, never.
No.
Even if some influencing company said, "Hey, we will pay you $10,000 to promote our garlic product," no, there's no way.
It's not gonna happen. I was gonna talk about HBO, but I guess I'm good. It's like 1 minute to 9.
Yeah,
I was just gonna like list all the things we watched on there, but we saw quite a few.
We might
cool
mix it up with
things.
Netflix too, because I had to get Netflix right after that too
know,
because of
because
Seaspiracy, But I'm glad that's how we saw. You know what?
Oh, you know what? Netflix is the one that had the fake famous.
I can't remember now if it was Netflix or HBO Max, guys. So
No,
if you have
I'm
Netflix,
positive it's
check it out.
Netflix.
It might have been Netflix. Anyway, yeah, look it up. Fake famous. If you want to see this behind the scene of
so
influencers.
which one had game over?
That
Wait.
I'm pretty sure
High
is
score?
Netflix. High score. Yeah.
Netflix.
High score
Okay.
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix is only good for docos.
Yeah, their docos are
Because it
where
seems
it's
like
at.
the TV shows are just too violent for us. So violent.
So yeah, we got to figure out what we're gonna chill out and watch tonight. Probably. I think I'm too tired to like do any like music work in, and we just need to have some passive entertainment.
Honestly, I want to keep watching Flower of Evil, but I'll watch something with you.
Cool. I'm glad you guys like these Friday live streams, AJ, and all cool. That's a good rhyme there, Redwood
Yeah.
Virgo. Another moderator's handled it for me too.
Oh,
Netflix.
Eggplants is gonna eat all our onions and garlic for us. Go for it.
You
This
can
is
have it
more
all.
for you.
More for
right?
you. Yeah, don't
More
get
for
mad.
you.
Should be happy. Yeah, more for you guys. Too bad we don't have any vegan ice cream. I wonder if I could run and get some vegan ice cream tonight, maybe.
Whoa.
Oh wait, no, they close at 9.
What?
Trader Joe's.
Oh, Trader Joe's, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
bummer.
went there right before they closed last weekend.
Yeah, or else I
so-
would just dart there right now. But no, we're good. Yeah, we got more of these cookies to eat here, so that's cool.
My goodness.
It was all good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a special live stream too. Like I said, all 4 of our moderators were on for. Yeah, they overlapped it for a little bit there, so that's
Thank
really
you for
cool.
your service.
Yeah, thank you. And I didn't see any trolls. I don't think any tried to really get
There
on.
was that one person.
Oh, one just
but-
barely a troll. Yeah,
I know, barely.
And yeah, sorry, Mandy, that we misunderstood you for a second.
Oh,
there,
yeah.
but it's all good. Yeah,
Totally.
Remember, I was the biatch.
You know what? I know. I'm and the fact that I was like, oh wait, what the grooming thing? Because every once in a while there's someone who gets really triggered when I touch my hair,
Oh, that's.
and I
on
thought
them.
that's what was happening.
Yeah,
yeah. But grooming, you were talking about bad grooming. I was talking about like hair grooming. You're talking about like.
Oh man, Uncle
not gonna
Walt
say their name.
lives right around the corner from a Trader Joe's.
Ah, so you can walk there.
When I lived in LA, I lived right by that Trader Joe's in the Miracle Mile.
You did?
Yeah.
Did we walk there?
Yeah, I think I walked there a few times. It wasn't much further than that Ralph's where we saw Love and Rockets at.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I bet you guys don't even know who
Oh,
like Bauhaus Cure or whatever.
Yeah,
It's not
Bauhaus
here,
Cure
huh?
would know who Daniel Ash is. Yeah, we saw
Dang.
him shopping at my Ralph's there one time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot last year they were telling me, like Jordan, in Australia, is telling me to get some Vegemite, like men at work.
Yeah, I don't know who's got
Target.
it.
People have told me Target has
Really?
Vegemite, so I'm not sure if our Target has it, but I'll take a look next time
Isn't
we
there
go.
a lot of salt in Vegemite?
Yeah, it's really salty, like
Yeah.
our pizza tonight.
Yeah.
And Race Liver, yeah, we got to make a T-shirt of your saying there that eating
Which one?
animals is really weird.
Oh, I know, it really is.
It's so simple yet so profound. I like that.
I'll guarantee that shirt exists.
Yeah, does that exist already, Race
I'm
Liver? Let me know if
sure.
you've seen that before. If not, maybe I'll do a special
Oh, someone's
drop.
yelling Bauhaus. Eggplants.
Oh, they know.
Yeah, okay, so we saw Daniel Ash shopping, wearing dolphin shorts.
Short dolphin, like what George Michael
It
was
was
wearing and
quite
waking
late
up
at
before
night.
he go-go.
It was late at night. He's wearing dolphin shorts, and then he had a big flower arrangement in his.
Oh, I
thing.
forgot about
so
that.
I think he was getting ready for like a dinner date. And I used to always see David J. like just shortly before we were going out, and I talked
From
to him.
Bauhaus?
Yeah, from Bauhaus and Love and Rockets, and I actually gave him a ride home from God, what was the show? It was like John Cale, but
A show.
yeah,
in LA.
I think it was Red House Painters. I think I saw all of Red House Painters.
Oh.
Well, it was actually just the guy,
Uh-huh.
and then
This
John-
is the 90s, guys.
yeah, and then John Cale, like it wasn't that great. I started leaving, and David J was leaving at the same time, and we saw him waiting for a bus. So we're like, oh,
Hey, we'll give you a ride.
yeah,
bro.
we just drove up, and I was like, hey, I was like, hey, David J, did you need a ride? And he looked at it like he was kind of scared, and then he's like, okay. And then I got in the back, I let him get in the front, and he was like gripping. He was like so scared. He was like gripping.
These guys are gonna kill me.
Yeah. And he had us drop him off at the what's that famous hotel on Sunset?
The Chateau Marmont.
Yeah, he had us drop him off at the Chateau Marmont. He should have invited us in. I've never been in there. The place is so famous.
Yeah, we should watch. I haven't seen the video for No New Tale to Tell in a long time. We should
Yes,
check
that
out.
John Cale, Travis. That
John Cale. Velvet Underground. Yeah,
Yes.
the one and only.
It was him.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person I was in the 90s, guys.
And yes, apes don't eat animals. Check it out. Google it. Yeah, they're
yeah.
primarily eating bark
Exactly.
and green things.
Yeah,
fruits.
stuff that we can't. A lot of stuff we can't really digest, but they can digest fine.
But they don't like hunt. Go out and hunt animals. Anyway.
Race never knows. Apes thrive on plants.
All right, it's 9:05.
Oh,
3
shoot,
hours, man.
3 hours.
3 hour
3-hour
live stream. We went crazy.
Wow.
We went nuts. But thanks. You know what? You guys just kept us engaged, and it was never a dull moment. At least for us here, we felt like we've been
hopefully it wasn't too dull for you
But
guys.
I know we're gonna come down and just chill out on the couch the rest of the night and probably just.
I'm so ready to couch lock right now.
Yeah, me too. Let's go out and
Ready.
couch lock.
I'm gonna put on my. I don't even know why I'm wearing skin tight pants for you guys. You can't even see.
Show them your skin tight pants.
But I have a really long shirt though. I'm wearing my skin tight pants. You can't even see.
You can't even see. It's all black.
I know, it's all black. Skin tight pants. There you go. And it's totally stupid. I should have just been wearing my lounge pants.
Yeah, you'd be all chill. But
we
yeah,
go.
you guys already cool. You guys already gave us the idea and the funding for the Trader Joe's live stream next week. So yeah, be ready for that. Yeah, same time. Like I said, around 6 to 7, probably closer to 6 Pacific Standard Time. But yeah, we'll let you know.
Blurg.
All right, guys. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed the epic live stream here, as you called it there. And again, thanks for not only all our great moderators, our great followers that have been with us for, some of you guys 6+ years.
That's
so,
amazing.
Yeah, we owe it all to that. We are here. It's because of you that we're still here 8 years later. So thank you so much. Yeah, we do owe it all to you guys. All right, guys. So look for a new video or two next week, including possibly an Animal Friends.
I'll probably get my animal friends together. I got all really distracted by searching for footage for the 5 vegan meals.
That came out yesterday, so check that out if you haven't already, or the day before, actually, Wednesday. And all right, guys, so we are going to go, and let me click it to the right, stream ending soon graphic here. So much love to y'all.
Thanks for hanging.
Yeah. All right, guys. Peace and love. Bye.